So let me introduce myself. So I'm Surya. I'm based out of Bangalore, and I have total 15 years of experience. So my main module, which I'm working in SAP as a PM, EAM, PP, SSAM, FSM, and also sometimes PS also. I'm looking into these modules. So right now I'm taking the PM and EAM module training here. Okay. So I'm working in SAP itself directly. Fine. Let me share my screen. So please let me know once you are able to see my screen. Please confirm when you.
Yeah, so yeah, we can see your screen.
Thank you. So anyone gone through some SAP PM background, how it is going to work? So other than FSM guys, because I know the FSM guys, they are FSM and also the real estate management. So I know they are very closely working with the SAP PM and EM. Okay. So other than this one, any idea about the how this SAP is going to work in ERP market, PM, and what are all the applications of PM where we are going to use? Anyone tried?
Yeah, so yeah,
Right.
I've gone
Going
through
to.
the plan maintenance a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so we have a preventive maintenance, breakdown, and corrective maintenance, so bill of materials, and work centers, functional locations that we implement. Yeah. So yeah, I've gone
That's
through
good.
a bit.
Just a minute. Fine, fine. That's great. That's great. So since everyone is already working in SAP. Okay, I don't want to give much more introduction about the SAP. Why? Because everyone already knows this one, right? So why this SAP? I'll just ask some small questions about this SAP. Why it is so popular? Other than the we do have a different ERP software in the market, right? So why SAP? Why you guys are choosing the SAP? Just small. Any idea about why SAP? Because even though if you are going for the ChatGPT asks for the what is the best software ERP software in the market, it is going to say that it is S4 HANA. Why it is so much of demanding software in the market as of now currently? Because it has the integrations. Okay. Let me open these things. So you're able to see the PPT, right? So because I'm
Yeah, so
using the two, yeah. Okay.
we are seeing demonstration. Yeah, screen. What is
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So normally everyone knows that what is this SAP. Okay. Normally SAP system is system application product and data processing, right? So basically it is going. This one has invented by the 5 IBM engineers, right? So right now in the market, it has almost all the everywhere 90% of in the market everyone has already implemented or they are going to migrating, right? And also this ERP of old software of SAP that we are calling that one as a ECC, right? That ECC from 2028 it is no longer available. So now who are already implemented or they are going to migrating, they have to use for S4 HANA, right? So S4 HANA, it is fourth one, it is stands for the database that everyone knows already, right? So this is very leading software in the market. Okay. So now, so how this journey will start normally, right? This is something important. So whenever you are going to buy any ERP software, there are plenty of ERP software which is available in the market. Why all the customer is trying to uh, acquire or purchase the ERP software of SAP. This is something more important we have to understand. So because here it has that much of integration and data integrity, and also it has the transparency, right? So this is something very important, and it is very unique in the market. Okay, no other software can deliver all these expectations of the customers. Okay, so you know this one already, right? So if any production guys, they are using the band software, if any finance guys, they are using the Oracle and all. So this integration, it is not possible nowadays. That is also getting in, you know, the Salesforce, right? Nowadays Salesforce is also getting, it is also maximum acquiring the market, right? So they are going to activate their APIs. You can connect with the Salesforce through the SAP also. So that is possible. Okay, and yeah, one more thing. So is it possible any client can able to purchase SAP software on their own? Any idea on this one?
Yeah, I think they can. Uh,
Okay, there is a key there. Okay, so they can approach SAP package as for HANA package. Okay, but they cannot implement on their own. Either SAP has to be implemented. Okay, so SAP people need to be understand their business, core business, right? So then they can enter into the market. Okay, and they have to understand this, what is the current process, business process, what are all the available best practices it is available in our SAP. So everything need to be understand. Because so I'll give you a small introduction about any one of the manufacturer. Let's say there is a tire manufacturer, tires. Okay, there is Apollo tire is also there. There is a JK tire is also there. Okay, there are two companies, but manufacturing the end product might be the tire, but the process might be the change by one company to our one customer to another customer. Understand, right? So do you have any questions here? Even though both companies are producing the same product, so the process might be changed from one client to another client. Agree? Okay, but SAP is also having some best practices. Okay, so which you can able to fit that. Okay, so here, according to okay, I'll ask you one more thing. So you are going to buy on site. Okay, you are going to buy a site in the real estate market. Okay, I'll just simplify my question. Okay, so you know some planning, it is already available in the Google also, in the planning board also, in the sub register office also, you can able to buy some plannings. Okay, are you going with the existing planning or you're customizing on your own? So if you want to build your dream home, you're going to build on your based on your requirement. Agree, right? It is also behave like same thing. Okay, because each and every client having their unique processes. Okay, unique processes. Okay, you cannot directly implement your best practices. Either you have to convert or you have to customize the entire business process and need to be fit according to your business process. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay, so we as a IT consultancy companies, okay, they are going to come into the picture here. Okay, so the client directly they can able to purchase the software, but they cannot implement on their own. Okay, why? Because might be there are a lot of issues. Okay, so first thing, what are all the new features, they might not know. Okay, either you have to reach out to the SAP people or you have to reach out to the IT consultancy. Normally there will be some biddings, everything it is going on. Either it may be a closed bid or a open bid. Okay, so based on that one, normally the company is going to reach to the IT company. Okay, and from here they are going to one of the company is going to pick that bid, and he is the responsible guy who is going to implement the SAP in your company organization. So this is how this business will work. So how they are going to implement the SAP normally? Any idea how we are going to implement SAP? There might be a two methodology. Okay, there must be some methods, right? So it's not as simple that you are going to the market and buying some groceries. No, It's not like that. So there must be some methodology in this, right? So normally earlier we were using the SAP methodology. Anyone understand this process, no, this naming convention? SAP methodology, accelerated
No,
SAP
sir. No.
methodology, right? Sorry, saying something?
No, we don't know that. So,
Okay, okay, fine. So normally SAP, how we are going to implement any software, any modules you are going to implement to your company, normally there must be some methodology. Okay, so earlier we were using the ASAP methodology. Okay, so accelerated SAP methodology, there is a one concept. So now nobody is going to use the ASAP methodology. Now we are going to use activate methodology, because it is so robust. It has some phases in the ASAP methodology. Also we are having some phases in activate methodology. Also we are having some phases. So each phases having their own active list of activities need to be performed. You need to sit with your client. Okay, what are all the requirement, what are all the best practices, how you're going to implement. You have the lot of discussions. There might be some scrum masters. You are going to divide your activities. So I'll come to that point whenever I am going to talk about the methodology class. Okay, so as I mentioned, so it is not going to buy as a grocery in our any mall. You are going there and you are buying the grocery and you are going to cook on your own. No. So any SAP, if you are going to implement, there must be some methodology. Okay, so this is clear. Activate methodology, it has 5 phases. Okay, there is a explore phase, there is a preparation phase, okay, realization phase, and deploy phase, where we are going to live the system. That is called deploy. Okay, so this is how normally it is going to happen. Okay, so as I mentioned, so there are a lot of software, ERP software, which is available in our market. Even though SAP is beautifully and neatly integrated with the other software solutions as well. You can. So have you? Oh, sorry, it is not Medium. It is Meridian. So you know the Meridian software. Anyone knows this one? Because whenever you are working on this plant maintenance, okay. So if anyone come from the industrial background, they must know this Meridian software. Why? Because so Meridian software is one of the third-party tool where all the industrial persons they are going to use. Okay, so where you are going to do the 5i analysis, where you are going to do 5s concept, and where you are doing the some technical damages, how much and what is the the MTTR and MTBF, right? Mean time to repair, mean time between failure. There are some industrial calculations are there. Okay, those calculation you are going to use it in the Meridian software. It can, you can create some notification, you can notify the people to do the maintenance activity. Okay, so these are all Meridian. These features are available in the Meridian system. Okay, so you can integrate with the Meridian also. So meaning that SAP has I can say that you can connect with any of the third party tool also, irrespective of decommissioning their third party system. Because if you know the mindset of the people, right? So normally if the 20% 20 years company, they are using some third party system, if you are bringing the new software, what will they will initially they will resist to take a new feature, right? So they will tell that I need to use the existing floor shop floor system only. So in that case, SAP is going or giving the option to integrate with the third party system. Whatever your existing operation is there, you can do it in the existing operation. We are going to integrate with the third party system. How we are going to do that? I am taking the class in the RISEFs. There is a RISEFs class, right? There I am going to discuss about the RISEFs also. Okay, there is a integration, okay, interface and all. Then there is a one more activity. So you might everyone know that SCADA system, it is also so popular software, SCADA, right? Anyone aware of the SCADA system? So directly it is going to integrate with your equipments. Anyone so who is come SCADA system, right? Normally why they are using this SCADA system to monitor each and every equipment, right? If you are coming in the EAM, we have to understand what is the importance of the equipment, what is the health, how you are going to maintain your equipments, and what is the efficiency, how you are going to enhance the efficiency of the equipments and all. So we are having some business process. So some of the company, not some, most of the companies are using this SCADA system to monitor the healthiness of that equipments. Okay, so we can integrate with the SAP also, that is also possible. Okay, and there are several software as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so these are all the small history about the SAP. It was formed by the Waldorf, so who is the German ex-employee of IBM. Okay, so he released the software R by 1 software in 1972. Okay, and so nowadays you cannot count how many customers are having this SAP like that. Okay, so earlier we were having the earlier we were having the R1 system, R2 system. So normally what is this R1, R2, R3, and now it is fourth. R1 is application server, R2 is database server and front end server, and now fourth, now we are calling this one as a S4 HANA. S4. Okay, what do you mean by S4? Earlier we were using the database as Oracle. Okay, so now from when this S4 HANA came into the picture, we are using our own database structure. Okay, we are not depending on any other software. SAP S4 HANA, it is completely independent software. Okay, so since some of the persons is already working on real estate management and also the FSM, okay, field service management. So here normally whenever I am talking about the SAP, okay, two things will come into the picture. So normally whenever the new persons are joining for SAP, which module need to be taken? This is a very confusion statement for them also. So based on their education background, okay, they can choose the module. So again here SAP will work in the two ways. One is technical, another one is function module. There is a one more module, one more type of module is also there, that is database module. Okay, so where you are going to sit, BI and BW modules are there. Okay, I have not included in our PPT. Okay, so what do you mean by technical and what do you mean by functional? Okay, so this is something so important for us also. Okay, so any idea about these things, functional and technical? The slide seems to be very complicated. Okay, it's not like that, it is so simple. I'll explain in a minute. Okay, any idea about what do you mean by technical, functional? Yes,
Anything related to development belongs to like technical.
very good, very good, very good. Okay, yes, you're right, just adding to the points. Okay, Sai, you're right. So now SAP modules are divided, as I mentioned, SAP modules are divided into three types. One is technical, another one is database, another one is functional module. Okay, so technical, they are these technical module, we are calling that one as a horizontal modules. Why it is horizontal modules? Because functional, I'll tell you what do you mean by functional. Functional meaning that based on your business, you are keep on working on that particular functional module only. Let's say we are coming into the EAM. EAM is also comes under the functional module. Okay, so you are going to manage the equipment, you are going to increase your efficiency, you are going to integrate with the right? So how you are going to enhance, or how you are going to do maintenance activity, and how you are doing the spare parts management, right? So these are all coming under one eagle eye view. Okay, So these are all the plant maintenance. So in the same way, how you are going to manage your materials and all, this is another material master. Okay, material management, we are calling that one as a okay, financial. So meaning that if you are working on any of the functional module, you are responsible guy for entire your module itself, right? So now why we are calling the technical team as a horizontal, because they have to work with all the functional modules. Okay, so now what are all the functional modules we are sorry, what are all the technical modules we are having? Okay, so first one we are calling that one as a ABAP. What do you mean by ABAP? So ABAP is advanced business application programming. Okay, so the name itself, it is indicating that it is programming. Okay, as you know that Java, right? Java and JSON script, right? You know these things, right? JSON script, C, these are all one of the languages, programming languages. In the same way, SAP also having their own language. Okay, that language we are calling that one as a ABAP. Okay, so whatever you are going to do the development, okay, with the help of, you are doing the any development you are doing in the system with the help of programming. Okay, for that ABAPer is required to do or fix that issue. Okay, and let's say there is a one more technical module, that is basis. Okay, you are getting the server. Okay, so here there is a concept of landscape also. Okay, what do you mean by landscape? So these are all the SAP terminology we have to understand whenever we are coming into as a SAP functional consultants. Okay, so what do you mean by landscape? Landscape, it is nothing but what are all the environment you are going to use. Okay, so each landscape having the different features as well. Okay, so we are having a development. Within the development you are having a FAT server, that is functional unit testing, and you are having a golden client, we are calling that one as a golden client. Then you are moving the all your changes to the quality system. Some clients is also having the pre-production system and production system. Okay, so I'll give you one small example regarding for the landscape. Okay, so now everyone is using the WhatsApp, right? Yes, everyone is using WhatsApp, right? So now each and every 6 months you are getting one pop-up to update your WhatsApp application, right? So how they are going to update? Simply you are going to the Google Play Store and you are clicking on update, and you are getting some features, extra features or enhanced feature, right? That we are calling that one as a user experience, right? So they can change the screen itself, they can change the color, whatever the updates it contains, everything you that is going to reflect for all users. Agree? So now if we are using the WhatsApp application, so then we are calling as a end users. Agree? We are all end users. Okay, so now there must be some technical team who is working on some new developments. Agree? So how they are going to do the development? Let's say you are getting, after update you are getting some feature is getting added in your WhatsApp, in the mobile. Some features is getting added. So now, yeah, so that feature they cannot directly implement in the production system. Why? Because it will hamper all the users. Agree? So there must be some landscape for them also for WhatsApp. Okay, they are having some development, so they are doing all the development activity, R&D and all. They will do some research and they will get some approval, they will. Okay, so after the development they will move some TR to the some users who is coming from the client side. There must be some L2 level of super users also. They have to approve that one. So once it has approved, then some new changes is bringing to the production. So so then once it is moved to the production system, that feature is available for all users. In the same way, SAP also having their own landscape. Whatever the development you are doing in the development system here, then you have to do some testing. After the testing, you have to move those changes to the quality system where the super user and client side is also some SIT and UAT is getting happened. SIT meaning that system integration testing, because as I mentioned, SAP is integrated with all the modules. Agree? So now our PM is also integrated with some of the module. Let's say for MM, we do have REFX also. Okay, for real estate also we are having some integration. Then yes, of course for FSM and CS. Okay, and EWM is also there. Then finances, of course, finance is a that is the key for all the modules, because finance need to be run, right? So finance. So then there is a integration between project system, right? So it has integrations. Agree? Then you have to do some integration testing also. You have to do some regression there, right? So then user has to be approved. Okay, so everywhere those changes need to be get it tested and need to move to the production system. Now I will come to the base point now. So what this base system is going to do? Okay, they are completely responsible for all the server database. Okay, your users, everything that is going to managed by base system. Okay, this is one of the another technical module. Okay, this is most important for us also. So who is going to do some readiness of your system? Okay, so if you are implementing the fresh client, okay, normally there is a two types of implementation. One is greenfield, another one is brownfield. I'll take a call on those things. Okay, so greenfield meaning that if the customer is not is completely new to SAP, okay, then there is no data for them also. Okay, we are uploading freshly, right? So if you are if you want to move those changes to the quality system, then quality system need to be built. So who is going to build those server? Who is going to manage all these things? Who is going to give the SSL certificates? So everywhere we are having SSL, right? So this is going to do by basis. Okay, this is one of the another technical module we are having. So now SAP Fiori, it is also one of the nowadays it is more and more popular module from the technical side, because so so people are earlier using the SAP, right, in the desktop with the GUI server. What do you mean by GUI? Graphical user interface. Okay, so now people are migrating to SAP GUI to Fiori, which is web-based one. Okay, and also you guys already know the FSM. FSM also can be happened through the mobile, and also the shell, that is web-based one. Okay, you can do that. Okay, so now people are moving from traditional way of working to some user beautiful experienced activities, right? Now they are moving, right? So this is one of the another technical module. Then there is a BTP. So what do you mean by BTP? It is a business technology platform where you are going to integrate with the other third party systems. Okay, not only other third party system, even though our SAP having their own applications like SSM. Have you anyone heard about SSM, SAP Service and Asset Manager? So now we are learning asset management. It is asset manager. Anyone having the idea of asset manager? It is a mobile application, mobility, which is run on the offline also. Okay, without internet also it will work. Okay, so how you are going to integrate those third-party application to our SAP backend through BTP? Then what is this BTP? BTP will act as a middleware. Guys, you are getting right. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand anytime, or you can call me. Okay, you are getting point, right?
Yeah, Surya.
Yeah. So BTP is act like a middleware. Okay, you can connect your SAP backend system to the any third party or within SAP application also. Even though for FSM also we require CPI or CI or BTP, it is required, right? Agree? So without BTP you cannot connect our SAP system to FSM, right? So this is how it will work. Okay, so now, so as I mentioned, SAP having the multiple integration with other modules, and you can pull the data from any modules if you have having the authorizations. There is a one more authorization topic also there. We'll come there. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. So now, so what are all the importance of plant maintenance or enterprise asset management? Okay. So normally it has, you are going to do the maintenance order management. You are going to do some preventive activity for your equipment healthiness, to keep your equipment healthiness. And you are, so this is something important if you are working on any of the repairing activity. Okay, refurbishment process. Okay, so nowadays it is growing like anything. So earlier this refurbishment process we were having the only internal and external. So nowadays it has integrated with the subcontracting process or add subcon process. I'll explain you whenever this topic is coming there. Okay, so then you are going to keep your record for equipment and functional locations, and it has the information system also. So earlier we did not have this type of analytical applications also in the Fury. So nowadays, for plant maintenance or enterprise asset management, we do have many 7 to 8 analytical application which is readily available. Okay, and we can able to use it for your KPI reports as well. Okay, so so anyone discussed about the uh, syllabus? Navin discussed, right? I think.
No, sorry.
No. Okay. Let me open the. So normally, this is the agreed topics for this module. Okay. So I'm going to give you some overview about SAP, how these projects, what are the projects we are having. Okay. Wherever you go in the world, we are having the implementation project, migration project, right? Upgradation project, then rollout project. Okay, these kind of projects we do have. I'll give you the small introduction about those things, how this support, what are all the roles and responsibility as a PM consultant or as a EAM consultant. Okay, so then I'm going to discuss about the enterprise structure and what all the master data we do have, right? Work centers, functional location, equipment serial numbers, all these things. So after this, I'm going to explain about the, yeah, okay. This is something important which I need to discuss with you also. So earlier we were having only 4 to 5 traditional way of business processes. So SAP plant maintenance having 5 business processes, traditional one. What are those? Corrective maintenance, breakdown maintenance, calibration, refurbishment, and investment order. So now SAP has released from last 2 years. Okay, so there is a non-phase based maintenance, and SAP has divided in this way: phase based and non-phase based. Okay, so it has some phases instead of your statuses and all. SAP has introduced. I have included, no? Yeah, reactive maintenance, proactive maintenance, and there is a one more submodule called resource scheduling. Okay, earlier how you are going to do the scheduling for your resources based on their availability. Earlier we were using the MRS application, MRS, so multi resource scheduling. Now SAP has deprecated that MRS. So from 2027, from next year onwards, you won't able to see that MRS. So instead of MRS, SAP has introduced RSH, that is resource scheduling. Okay, so this is the replacement of MRS actually. Okay. So we do have inspection checklist. These are all the S4HANA new topics also we are going to do. How we are going to do the migrations by using the LTMC, LSMW. Sorry, LTMC is deprecated. Now we are calling this one as a DMC, Data Migration Cockpit. Okay. So these are all the topics I'm going to discuss with you, even though for the RISEFs topics also I'm going to take. Okay. So what do you mean by RISEFs? Normally, so being a functional consultant, we should aware of this RISEFs. Okay, that is the reason I have taken the 2 hours class on this separate activity. R stands for report, I stand for interface, C stands for conversion, which I'm going to. So conversion meaning that from the legacy data to SAP data. Okay. So how you are going to do the convert? I am taking here LSMW, DMC and all. Then there is some enhancement topic, and F stands for smartphones. Okay. W stands for workflow. Okay. So we will discuss all these topics in our coming classes. Okay. I am also going to take the fleet management. This is also some nowadays it is very popular sub modules, and also work clearance management also I'm taking. Okay. And this, so this is the one more sub module within the EAM. Okay. So you can check around those things. Okay. Inspection checklist, this is a very new topic. Okay. And I have taken the integration topics also. Okay. So this is something important whenever you are getting into the any job. So where you have to integrate your PM system, how you are going to integrate with other modules, how these cost flows are going. So all the topics we are going to discuss. Okay. So any questions, guys?
Surya, I have a quick question over here. Like, so when we are talking about the integration with other modules, so are we going to learn about Proaxia? And,
No. That is the
the
third
SAP
party system
integration?
altogether.
Okay.
Surya, so this is EAM module, right? You said
Yeah.
you're gonna tell us the integration with other modules also.
Right.
So other modules in the sense you will cover the FSM also. How this EAM will gonna like, integrate the FSM? That kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, so for us, like with the EAM, we are integrating. So the I mean the middleware is a Proaxia, uh, EAM and FSM between. So the we are using.
So
So
here there are some key fields which we need to maintain in our particular modules also. Okay. Let's assume
okay.
I will give you a small example. So somebody already worked on work centers, right? Work centers.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just have a small discussion about work center. What do you mean by work center? Anyone?
Like maintenance work such as like where team entire team gonna work at the same center, like
Right.
A
Right.
functional
group of
center.
people who are
Very good.
going to
You're right. So now you're giving answer. What do you mean by work center? As per the plant maintenance or EAM. Agree? So now same work center is also the master data for PP. Okay. So from the plant maintenance perspective, work center, it is nothing but it is a group of people who is going to do the maintenance activity. Right. From the PP perspective, what do you mean by work center? Work center is individual or group of machine. You're getting the difference now. Okay. So if the work center differs in the two way, then where you are going to mention the data in the equipment. So okay, I have one simple example. Let me log in 1 minute. Just allow me. I'm just logging to the SAP. So anyone worked on equipment also, right? In the equipment, we do have two work centers. I'll show you a small example. So you are able to see my screen, right? SAP screen, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is equipment master. Okay. From our plant maintenance perspective, this is one of the equipment master. If you see here also there is a work center. Okay. And if you go to the organization tab, here also there is a work center. Okay. So here there must be some integration with PP also, because I have one motor. Okay. That motor we are considering as a equipment. Agree? Let's assume this conveyor motor is equipment for us from plant maintenance perspective. Okay. From the production planning perspective, it is a work center. Okay. Whenever you are going to create any notification or work order, so this motor must be under maintenance. Agree? If you want to do some maintenance activity for this motor, then if this motor is part of the production planning or it is under some production line, it has to be stopped. Okay. That intimation need to be go for the production planning guys also. You have taken that down like that, guys. You are getting right. You're not
Yeah.
getting. So this
Yes,
motor, yeah. So in this way, this integration will work. He is also going to notify. Okay. So this motor is under maintenance for this time to this time. Somebody is working. Who is working? From this plant maintenance work center guys. This is nothing but group of people. Okay. So this is how this integration will work. So which integration? So as I mentioned, this motor is created as equipment in our plant maintenance. For them, it is a work center. Then that work center you are going to integrate here. I'm just giving one small example. What are all the integration points we required? Okay. So now you asked for the FSM also, right? So now, if I'm talking about FSM, this proxier and all, I can give you the integration points, right? Because I cannot show everything from the FSM side also. I can give you the what are all the details, what are all the maintenance order which these tasks are released. If these tasks are released, it is considered as a service call there. Okay. From there itself, you are going to see normally why you are going to use the FSM. So FSM, there is a two types of activity normally, right? One is in-house, another one is on-site one. Agree? Hello?
Yes, Surya.
Yeah. So how you are going to do the how you are doing the planning and dispatching activity from FSM? Normally, especially for on-site guys.
Yes, scheduling
Yeah.
part.
So that scheduling and dispatching you are doing for the on-site guys. Agree? Not for in-house.
Yes, Surya.
So
agree.
this plant maintenance will comes under in-house normally. Agree? So you can also able to use this this plant maintenance with the FSM. Okay. But this availability, resource availability, you cannot able to see. That is the reason SAP has came up with the resource scheduling topic here for plant maintenance. Okay. From here, from RSH, you can integrate with the FSM also again. Okay. Those points I will touch down. Okay. So what are all the points it is there? On which point, when you are going to release your order, if you release the order, how this service activities get impacted? Sorry, it is going to reflect in the FSM. So most of the guys is from FSM, right? So I can give you the guidance on those things from plant maintenance or EAM side, not from FSM side. Is that okay?
Yeah, Surya, got
Yeah.
it.
So any questions? We do have 6 minutes more.
So the entire maintenance management and maintenance order and like everything that's we're gonna cover right in the entire maintenance
Exactly.
topics.
Yes. Completely, we are going to cover with the Fiori application, with analytical application, and also the fact sheets.
Okay.
I'm going to cover.
We will be getting a platform also, right? Log on. EAM
Yeah.
log on.
You will get it.
Yeah, Surya.
I'll speak with the Naveen for that one. Okay.
Oh,
I think he will going to provide. Yes.
yeah,
Without
sure.
that one, we cannot practice.
Yes, Surya.
Right. Any questions? So anyone worked in SSAM also? Because you already test FSM, which is very niche module.
Like
Even
we learned FSM as a freshers only, Surya. Like we didn't get work on that.
okay,
Mm.
fine. So what about Devendra? Even Devendra is also working in FSM, right? Devendra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 1.5 month. Yeah.
Okay.
So we also got trained in FSM as a fresher only.
Okay. So how you are going to work with FSM, with the service, or how?
I didn't get your question exactly.
So normally FSM is going to use by service. There is a module called CS. Okay, service module. Okay, CS customer
Okay.
service. We are calling that one in S4HANA. It is service. SAP service. It is also one of the module, which is mostly integrated. Maximum it is integrated with our plant maintenance and SD. Okay.
Yeah.
So just I asked this question. Okay, then.
Yeah, I'm not aware of
Yeah.
that.
Please. If you have any question, please go ahead. So are we going to connect mostly on Saturdays and Sunday, 3 hours? So how this planning is going now?
We are also not sure, Surya. Right now.
Okay, I'll check with Naveen.
Yeah, but mostly I think we. I'm not sure about everybody, but yeah,
Okay.
we'll be free on like Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Weekends. Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Because in the early hours on the weekdays, so we'll go to office, right? So
Okay. So Devendra, you are based out from US, right
Hyderabad.
now? Okay, Hyderabad.
Yeah. So currently in California.
Okay. Okay, fine. If you have any questions, we can proceed, or else we can drop off. Are we going connecting on tomorrow? Okay, he will going to continue, confirm here, right?
So we'll talk to Naveen for this, and we'll definitely.
Surya,
Yeah.
like while explaining EAM, if there is any correlation with FSM, if you explain like that, we four of us will benefit because we all are working on FSM and EAM integration, right?
Definitely, I will do that. Okay.
If there is any correlation while explaining EAM, that will be very beneficial to us.
Sure.
Yeah.
See,
Awesome.
I'm also working in FSM, SSAM, EAM, PM, PS, PP, and QM. Okay. So anyway, wherever those integration points will come, definitely I'll stress out. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Because in EAM, I believe, as of my knowledge, in EAM we will do maintenance orders.
Yes.
That will be like replicated into FSM, right?
Yes. You can.
Yes.
So you're onto FSM, right, Surya?
Yeah. Not into FSM. I'm also looking into FSM. Yes.
Okay. Just like, can you understand Telugu?
Yeah. Bangalore.
ఓకే లైక్ ఎప్పుడైనా లైక్ మేము కంప్లీట్ గా బోత్ ఎఫ్ఎస్ఎం అండ్ ఈఎం ఫ్రెషర్స్ గా స్టార్ట్ చేసాం సో మాకు ఎప్పుడైనా గైడెన్స్ ఇవ్వగలరు సో వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ మేము ఎఫ్ఎస్ఎం ఈఎం ముందు రెండింటితో కోఆర్డినేట్ చేసి ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేస్తూ చేయాలండి ఇంకా ఇఫ్ ఎనీ టిప్స్ మాకు కావాలంటే కొంచెం మీరు కోఆర్డినేట్ చేయగలరు ఎఫ్ఎస్ఎం
ప్లీజ్ no problem. Okay, so I think we are good to start, right? Oh, yeah. Okay.
We can start, Surya.
Okay, thank you. So hi everyone. So today I'm walking through the next topics. Okay. Yeah. So today we need to cover these 3 modules. So very first point, whenever we are working on any of the modules, Okay, so from our end, our perspective is plant maintenance or EAM we are getting into. So what is the first step? We need to get into the module. Okay, so what is a so here we need to understand there is some three types of data will come. Okay, so first one is configuration data, second one is master data, third one is transactional data. There are three datas are available where in which data we are working in. Okay, as a consultant, as a is end user, and also the supervisor where we are going to work. First we need to understand this topic. Okay, so in between I am also going to use the Excel also. Okay, so that I can share with you guys. Okay, just a minute. I have the list of T code also. I'll share with you those list of T codes. Okay. Yeah. So any module contains some enterprise structure. So what do you mean by enterprise structure? Any idea? Since you guys are already in FSM, right? Enterprise structure. So how we are going to do mapping of the enterprise, each company code, plant, maintenance plant, and all. Okay. So here, okay, no problem. I'll explain you those things. So enterprise structure is a structure which represents the complete complete enterprise of your ERP. So now I'll take one example. Okay. So there is a Coca-Cola company. Okay. So this is very familiar. Name is very familiar, right? Coca-Cola or BMW or whatever. So that Coca-Cola having the headquarters in, let's assume it is at the US. Okay. So US having the headquarters, and the manufacturing units might be in the different countries. Agree? Okay, manufacturing, and wherever you are doing the maintenance activity, that is also different. Okay, those planning, where you are going to do the planning, how you are going to sell that uh, products, right? Where you are manufacturing, where you are storing, where you are selling, where you are doing the planning. Okay, so all these comes under the ERP. Okay, first of all, ERP. What do you mean by ERP system? Any idea? ERP. Anyone can answer.
Research planning.
Very good. Okay, so ERP it is nothing but in a simple word I would say. Okay, so from the start point of the organization to end point of the organization, within that one you are going to handle all the operationals, okay, of that particular company. Okay, in the same way, each and every ERP system should have the enterprise structure. So now let's assume I'm buying a car now. Okay, let's assume I'm going with the some Toyota car. Okay, buying at Bangalore or Hyderabad, whatever. So now that is the sales point. Agree? That is sales point. Okay, so for that showroom, you are getting a car from some more manufacturing unit. Okay, that manufacturing unit might be in the Delhi. Okay, from there whenever they completed the, in Bangalore also we do have the manufacturing unit of Toyota car. Okay, Toyota Kirloskar is there. So where they are going to manufacture there, and they are distributing all those products to different sell, that is showroom. Okay, so now you are going to take or buying the car at one of the showroom. That car is coming from the one of the manufacturing unit. That manufacturing unit is also uh, okay, that belongs to the some of the headquarters. Agree? So that might be in Japan, Toyota company, right? So that company is available in the Japan, and you are doing the manufacturing in Bangalore, and you are selling the car at Delhi or Hyderabad. So this is how you need to map all the system. So SAP is always talking about defining, creating or defining, then you have to assign. So then only you can have end to end structure. Okay, so in the same way, as I mentioned, what is the topmost enterprise structure for in SAP? That is your client. Okay, that is your client. Okay, so client is the topmost organizational point. Okay, from there, what are all the plans we do have? Okay, where you are doing the manufacturing activity, where you are doing the maintenance activity, these are all considered as a plant. Okay, so it is subdivided into the rest of the organizational units. Okay, like maintenance plant and also the planning plant. So here these are all plant maintenance organization structure. Okay, so this is the high level of enterprise structure. So how we are going to define these things and all, we will see in next 2 or 3 minutes. I will show you in SAP. Okay, so let's assume I'm taking Toyota car. Okay, Toyota is a company. Okay, so this is your client. Okay, this is client. So this is the company, and also we are calling this one as a client. Okay, from here, so if now I'm subdividing, so it has company code. Company code always contains, okay, maximum 4 digits. Okay, according to the client usage. Okay, they can create like this Toyota, or they can give the different alphanumerical combination, however they want. Okay, they are going to create, this is the client and company code. This company code has to be assigned, I'll give the assignments and all. Okay, so then we do have plants. Okay, so now company and company code has defined, and let's assume these two are available in the Japan. Okay, this is very high level organization points for us. Okay, then it is plant. So let's assume we are having different plants. Okay, in Bangalore, I'll mention T1, T2. There are 4 plants which is comes under the Toyota company. Let's assume it is under USA. It is under some uh, German. German. Okay, it is in Delhi, and this is under Hyderabad. Okay, these are all plants. Okay, again within this plant we do have some more points. What is that? What is the sales organization? Okay, I'll write here. First is company or client. Okay, second one is company code. Okay, third one is plant. So under this one, we can create some sales organization. Okay, these are all different organization structure I'm talking about now. Okay, first we need to understand this one, then we will come to our plant, our own plant maintenance enterprise structure. Okay, then uh, sales division. Okay, then we do have storage location, that is warehouse locations and all. Okay, and purchasing organization. Okay, there are many more. Okay, according to the module wise, this enterprise structure is also getting increased. So now we need to understand who is going to create all those things. Company, client. Okay, normally it is going to create by FI person, FICO. Okay, we are not responsible to create any company. Okay, when are we going to start our activity? I will come to that point. Okay, company code is also going to create by finance. So here there is a plant. Who is going to create a plant? This is material, sorry, material management. There is a material management consultant who will take care of creating of the plant. Okay, so sales organization is, of course, the name itself, it is indicating it is sales, right? So sales meaning that it is comes under SD, sales and distribution, there is a one more module. Okay, they are going to take care of this one. Okay, this is also say, and storage location is also going to create by purchasing requirement, whatever the purchasing and procurement activity is taken care by team. So now you never see from the plant maintenance perspective who is going to create our own organization structure. Okay, we are the responsible. When are we going to create a organization structure? Okay, we need to always wait until plant has been created in the system. Agree? You're getting, guys? First, finance team is going to create a company and company code. Based on this one, person is going to create a plant. Okay, so once person is going to create a plant, we need to consider this plant, okay, as, here I will mention plant maintenance or enterprise asset management. Okay, enterprise structure. Okay, once the plant has been created in the system, okay, then this plant we are considering this one as the maintenance plant. You are getting, this plant is equal to maintenance plant. Okay, it is simply plant is equal to maintenance plant. You are getting, guys? And we do have, there is a node, configuration node, where we need to maintain plant is equal to maintenance plant. You are getting? I'll show you in the system, then you will understand this one. Okay, so then once the maintenance plant has been created, then we do have, there is one more enterprise structure for plant maintenance, that's planning plant. What do you mean by maintenance plant and planning plant? It looks very similar in the name. Okay, maintenance plant and planning plant. Any idea?
Maintenance plant is like executing maintenance is like cross
Very good,
plant maintenance.
very good, very good. Then planning plant.
Under the planning plant, we will be doing maintenance plant, right?
Partially yes.
Like
Okay.
where maintenance plans cost, like orders are created in planning plant, orders and maintenance are created.
Okay, correct, you are right, almost right. Okay, so you are seeing my Excel sheets and all, right? Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Because I'm not seeing that mark. Fine. So maintenance plant, it is nothing but, see, we will understand in very simple way. Okay. The name itself, it is indicating where you are doing the maintenance activity is called maintenance plant. Maintenance. Okay. Where you are doing maintenance activity, where you are executing the maintenance activity. Okay. That is called maintenance plant. While coming to the planning plant, there is three types of planning plants are there. Okay, first I will tell what is the what do you mean by planning plant. So wherever you are doing the maintenance activity, but it has to be planned by some of the plant. Okay, planning plant, it is nothing but where you are executing the planning activity. You are getting, guys? Maintenance is execution part, planning where you are doing the planning activity. Let's assume I need to do the maintenance activity, okay, for some of the motor. Okay, let's say some preventive activity I need to do. Okay, so before, are you directly jumping into the execution? No, right? Somebody has to plan for that one. Who is the right person to do the maintenance activity? What all the spare parts is required? Okay, and when are you going to do that maintenance activity? How you are doing the maintenance activity? What is the resource availability? Based on the resource availability only you are doing the scheduling. Agree? Okay, you cannot overload the person, right? In the same way, somebody has to plan. Okay, who is executing that plan? Okay, from that person is from which plant? You're getting? Okay, I'll tell you. Let's assume here these two are considered as a maintenance plant. Okay, one is Hyderabad and also Delhi. Okay. So now Hyderabad and Delhi is also maintenance plant where you are doing that is a manufacturing unit, those two. Okay. And their maintenance activity has to be executed. Okay. Somebody has to do the planning. Okay. Let's assume I am going to create one more plant here from Pune. Okay. So whatever the maintenance activity it is executing in Delhi and Hyderabad has to be approved, has to be do the planning by Pune team. Okay, they are going to create a work order for you. They are going to create all the things, planning and scheduling, everything has been taken care by Pune team. You are getting, guys. So this is called planning plant. Okay, planning plant, it is nothing but very simple. Maintenance plant is where you are doing the maintenance activity. Planning, it is nothing but where you are planning for execution. You are getting, guys. Any confusion here?
No, Surya.
Okay. Now I will come into, there are three types of planning plants. What do you mean by three types? So first one is centralized planning. Centralized planning plant. Second one is decentralized planning plant. Third one is partially centralized. So this one nowadays nobody is using. Okay, just understand for the theoretical purpose. Okay, I am not at all saying this partially centralized planning plant. So now centralized meaning that, okay, this is the best example I have taken. So here Delhi and Hyderabad and Pune is three three are considered as a manufacturing unit. Agree? So now, so for Delhi and Hyderabad also, I am doing the planning from Pune. Okay, I'll write in this way. Oh, sorry. Okay. So here, these two are maintenance plant. Agree? Maintenance plant. These three are considered as a maintenance plant. So now, where you are doing the planning? Okay. So here I will mention planning plant from where you are doing the planning activity. So sorry. If you see for Delhi plant, if you are doing planning activity by Pune, okay. For Delhi, for Hyderabad also you are doing the planning activity by Pune itself. For Pune, again it is an individual. Okay. If you see all the planning activity taken care by one plant, it is nothing but planning is centralized here. Okay, for all the different plants also you're doing the centralized planning. You're getting, guys? Okay, this is called centralized planning plant. In this way, if you are creating the organization structure in this way, then this one called centralized plant. So all the planning activity for these three locations has taken care by Pune location only. You're getting? Any doubt? Okay, let me give one more example for decentralized. So let's assume Delhi Delhi manufacturing unit handled by the planning is also handled by individually. Okay. Hyderabad is also individual and Pune is also individual. And meaning that the maintenance activities for the Delhi and also doing the planning activity by their Delhi only. It is meaning that individual. Okay. They are responsible to do the planning activity on individual basis. You are getting here? Planning activity taken care by their own plant itself is called decentralized. Uh, You got this point, or do you want me to again repeat it? You can ask your question, okay, if you are having doubt. Okay, again I will come from beginning. So you understood the maintenance plant? Maintenance plant, it is nothing but where you are doing the maintenance activity, correct? So now we have identified that these three are maintenance plant, correct? Where you are doing the execution of maintenance is called maintenance plant. Now coming to the planning plant, whenever you are doing execution, you have to do some planning before execution, right? So that planning activity is taken care by which plant is called planning plant. So now there are three types of planning plant. One is centralized, decentralized, and partially centralized. I'll come to this point. Okay, centralized and decentralized, we will first focus. So here for these three locations, you are doing the planning by one location. You are handling by one location. Even though if you are having plenty of uh, manufacturing unit, but planning activity is taken care by only one part, one plant is called centralized, because it is centralized planning, no? For Delhi activity is also controlled by Pune. For Hyderabad also it is controlled by Pune. You are getting, guys, this one
Yes,
planning
Surya.
activity. Yeah. So in the same way, if the plant is taken care of, individual planning is called decentralized. Normally some some clients will always prefer decentralized, because so it won't create that much of problems whenever you're doing the costing and budgeting activity. Okay, so because for each plant each year there must be some budget allocation, correct? So if they have in the individual way, they can handle their own budgets and all. Okay, normally maximum clients will prefer the decentralized plant. How you are going to map these things in the SAP, we'll see that one. Okay, and now there is a concept of partially centralized plant also. What it means? So here if you see Delhi, taken care by Delhi, okay, this is called decentralized. So here let's assume for Hyderabad is also taken care by Hyderabad. In the same way, for Pune also taken care by Hyderabad. It is combination of centralized and decentralized. It is called partially centralized planning plant. Okay. For the same client having three manufacturing unit, one manufacturing unit handle their planning activity individually. Another two plant is combination of centralized. Okay, it is just a combination. Okay, nowadays I'm not at all seeing this partially centralized planning plant. Everyone is going through the decentralized only. Okay, so now we understood that we do have first enterprise structure is for the plant maintenance is maintenance plant, second one is planning plant. Okay, so then third one is planner group. So what do you mean by planner group? So as I mentioned, so now we understood that who is going to do the planning activity, right? From which plant? But here I'm coming to more precisely here. Okay, electrical activity is taken care by electrical people only. Agree? Okay, there must be some planner groups there. Okay, that is what the planner group. So planning activity taken care by the individually. Okay, who is going to do the planning activity? Okay, within the plant is called planner group. Okay, so fourth one is plant section. So normally you can call it this one as a buyer or you can also call this one as a individual departments. Okay, so let's assume there is a CNC machine. Okay, CNC area. So here either it may be a mechanical or electrical or hydraulic. Okay, hydraulic or civil construction, whatever. So mechanical activities planning is taken care by mechanical people. Electrical activity, electrical planning activity is taken care by electrical people, and hydraulic also same. In the same way, these are all the planner group. So now from this CNC is called plant section, because in the plant you are having different units, right? There is a CNC, there is a utility, there is a quality system. Okay, there must be some production unit, right? Production unit, there must be some yard. Okay, each having a different department, each department having the again the different planners. Okay, now again I'm subdividing, right? You understood this one? Very first point is maintenance plant. Next, who is going to taken care the planning activity is called planning plant. Then precisely it is a planner group and also the plant section. There is a one more last topic, that is the location. You can also consider this location as a uh, high level location also. Okay, or you can precisely say that, let's assume this is your plant. Okay, this is your Hyderabad plant. Okay, in Hyderabad plant there must be some, this is one unit. Okay, production unit 1, this is production unit 2. Okay, this is utility. I'm just giving one small example. This, if it is, this is the layout, this is one unit, this is one unit. Okay, this is another unit. Okay, this is one more unit. Okay, now we identified that based on the plant section, this is one section, this is one section, this is one section, in this way. Okay, section 1, section 2, section 3, or you can mention by the name of the departments also. So now we do have some location here. You can directly mention that it is CNC location. Okay, so some clients is also going to use this location as very high level location, like it is Hyderabad only. Okay, it is Hyderabad, it is Delhi, like that they can use it on very high level. Some clients is also going to use on very precisely. Okay, this is Hyderabad CNC location, Hyderabad production location, in this way. Okay, so then now we understood that these are all. Okay, this is, these 5 activity is called plant maintenance enterprise structure. This is the very first beginning step of any PM or EM consultant. We need to understand this one. Okay, what is the enterprise structure? When we are going to create an enterprise structure. Okay, so now we understood that company has to be created, company code has to be created by FI, then person has to be create the plant. So until the plant has been created, you should not create any organization structure for yourself on your own. Okay, so once the plant has been created, then that plant is considered as a maintenance plant. Okay, then you are doing the assigning activities and all. Okay, so now uh, everyone having the SAP, right? Any doubt here for this theoretical class? I will show you on practical now how to create all these things and all.
No, sorry, I'm good.
Okay, so whenever you are logging, okay, first I will show you. So here there is a 2 menu. Okay, whenever you are logging here, user menu for trainer. Okay, if you see here, SAP menu is different, user menu is different, SAP menu is different. You can see these two. User menu, this is on your user basis level. You can save some transaction. Okay, you can add your own transaction and all. If you see SAP menu, SAP has provided the standard T codes level and all. Okay, here we are having all the SAP menu, all the T codes, everything you can able to view from here. Okay, plant maintenance, we can see here plant maintenance, customer service, production. Okay, logistics, quality management, these are all the subdivided. If you open this one again, you are having a technical object. If you open here, functional location, equipment, these are all the master data. I will come to this point. Okay, so these are all T codes you can able to navigate from here, or if you know this transaction code, you can directly add in the command bar. Okay, and in the right side, if you see here, this is the status bar we are having. Okay, here you are having some of the information. Status bar, this one is status bar. System, client, what is the client number? Okay, whenever you are logging, it should ask the client number. I will take separate class on the landscape. Okay, first we need to familiar with the SAP screen, then you will understand the client numbers and all. Okay, now who is the user, what is the program which you are in right now, okay, what is the transaction, so what is the response time, whenever you are running any transaction, what is the response time and all. Okay, all these details you can see. So now I can see some of the details also here. Okay, now I can see in the green color, if you want to change these themes and all, here there is a settings button. If you click on settings, there is a option. Okay, here visualization to keyboard settings. Okay, if you go to visualize, okay, just a minute. Huh. visual Visual design, there is a theme setting. So now I am in this signature theme. Okay, if you want to change this one, quads, if you apply, just close the X. Yes, again I'm logging. If you see now, my complete theme was changed now. Okay, how do I came now? If you go to option, here visual theme settings, here there is a theme settings. If you want to make it as any black color, here there is some Fiori features and all. I'll take this class also. What is this Fiori feature? Whenever I'm coming to the Fiori introduction, okay, because if you see all the execute button, it is available in the top right bottom corner. Sorry, not top, bottom right corner. Okay, execution button. Actually it is a Fiori behavior. In the Fiori application, you will see all this execute button in the bottom itself. Okay, that is what it is saying. If I activate Fiori feature, if I remove this one, again I'll close. If I open it again, see, I'm not able to see that execute button in the bottom. Earlier it was coming in the bottom right side, right? Okay, these are all the things we need to understand. Okay, I'm changing the theme because I'm very much familiar with the old theme itself. This is user based settings. Okay, you can change your own screens however you love it. Okay, so now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a three types of data, right? Okay, so what is this? These are all enterprise structure. These are all configuration data. Okay, there are three types of data. First one is configuration data. Second one is master data. Third one is transactional data. You understood the enterprise structure, right? Any doubt in the enterprise structure? Do I need to repeat it again, guys? Okay. So now there is a three types of data, as I mentioned. Okay, configuration data, master data, and transactional data. So now, who is responsible to create a configuration data? Okay, this is something important for us. So before getting into the any of the configuration, any of the starting of point, okay, we need to understand these 3 points. Okay, the name itself, it is indicating it is configuration. Configuration has always done by the consultants. Always. You're getting, guys? We are the consultant who is going to create all these things. Okay. So once you create the configurations, then you are allowed to create any of the master data, because let's assume you are going to create one equipment. Equipment is also type of master data, one of the master data from plant maintenance. Okay. So now, whenever you are creating equipment, you need to provide that the details. This particular motor is available in the Toyota. Okay, then that Toyota must be created before that in the system. Agree? So whenever you are creating any master data, you are creating with the reference and you are using the configuration data only. Okay, very first point is we are going to create a configuration. It must be there. Once the configuration is available in the system, then you are allowed to create master data. So who is going to create a master data? So initially, whenever you are working on any of the projects, okay, initially you are going to set up all the master data. Okay, either it may be a bulk, either it may be a single one by one also. Okay, so initially consultant is going to create a master data. Later you might have this question, after creation, after implementation, who is going to create a master data? Normally there is a super user from the client side. Okay, super user is going to create a master data later. Okay, then there is a transactional data. So what do you mean by transactional data? Transactional data, it is nothing but day-to-day activity. Okay, so this is going to create by all end users. Guys, you are clear with these things?
Yes,
Okay,
Surya.
wherever you go, any module you will take, you need to understand these three data. First, you are going to configure the system. So based on the configuration, you are creating the master data. So once you created the master data, by utilizing this master data, you are creating any notification, work order, and all. Okay, if the master data is not available, you cannot create any transactional data. So who is responsible? Who is going to do the transactional data? That is completely end users only. Okay, so now these are all the enterprise structure. These are all configurations. Okay, very first class, we need to take a configuration class only. Then only you will understand the master data creation and all. Okay, now I'll go to this one. Okay, SPRO. Sorry, whenever you log into the system, you need to go for configuration, where you are doing the configuration. There is a T code. Configuration data always done in the T code SPRO. This is the transaction code. What do you mean by SPRO? SAP reference object. Okay, so you need to go for SPRO. Whenever you log into the SPRO, here you can see SAP reference IMG is there. What do you mean by IMG? There is one more terminology here, IMG. It is nothing but implementation guide. Okay, these two T code you never forget. You should not forget these two T code. SPRO. Okay, SPRO, SAP reference object. As I mentioned, it is a command line. If you give the T code, we are calling this one as a T code. What do you mean by T code? It is a transactional codes. Okay, if you click on the SPRO, click on enter. So now you will see a reference object. If you click on reference object, you will see many objects here. By seeing the very first time, okay, don't panic. Okay, so there are plenty of options here. Okay, so here there is a SAP has very clearly made this SPRO for configuration based on the module wise. If you see any mobile integration, whenever I'm talking about FSM and SSAM, okay, there must be some integration. Okay, mobile application integration has to be activated in the system. Okay, I'll come to these points later. Okay, I'll take separate class. What are all the integration points we need to activate? How we are going to activate the OData services? What is the node for those things? Okay, so if you see here, this is financial accounting. The name itself, it is indicating it is related to FI guys, FI consultants. Agree? So now in the same way, you can see this is investment management, this is logistics, this is sales and distribution, right? So this is plant maintenance. From our end, we are the responsible. We always play with this we are calling this one as a node, node, node. Okay, each node having the distinguished features. Okay, if you see under the plant maintenance, we are having different nodes here. Okay, what are all the configuration you have to do within this plant maintenance and customer service node only? You can expand and collapse these options nodes. Okay, so now if the quality management consultant they are always go and play and around these options only. Okay, you're getting, guys? So now in the configuration we launched this transaction code. So now we need to understand the company has to be created by fi. I'm not at all going to create the fi company and company code. Okay, we will use the standard company code. Okay, so under the plant, for our today's practice only, we will create multiple plants. Because why I'm telling, each company having the backend configurations are many more. Okay, there must be a some ledger setting, there must be a some obYC setting, ob52 setting, there are plenty of posting variants. Okay, there are plenty of configuration as done in the one company code. Okay, so being a functional plant maintenance, guys, we cannot activate all those things. Okay, so you can create the maintenance plan for your practice purpose. Okay, and you cannot create any transactional data. Why? Because it is keep on giving the error for you. Okay, for today's practice we will create our own planning plan. From tomorrow we will create we can use the standard plan. One thing is, don't delete any data, plant data. Okay, that is only the caution. Okay, so now first I will show you. Okay, for information purpose I will show you where they are going to create a company. So any enterprise structure you are going to create under this node, enterprise structure. Once you create the enterprise structure, then only you will come allowed to go for your own module node, and you are going to create a planner groups and plant sections and all. Before that we required a maintenance plant. If you want maintenance plant, you require a plant. If you want plant, you require a company code and client. Agree? So now any enterprise structure, as I mentioned, you need to go here, enterprise structure. If you expand this one, here there is a three options: define, definition, assignment, and consistency check. As I mentioned earlier, I have given one example. Whenever you are purchasing a car in Hyderabad location, that particular showroom is belongs to which manufacturing unit, or which that showroom has mapped by any one of the manufacturing unit. That manufacturing is mapped to the any one of the company. Okay, that is called assignment. Each and every node, each and every enterprise structure having the assignment with the one another. Okay, I'll come to that point. So now first you need to define. Okay, any creation will comes under the define only. Okay, once you have opened this one, here there is a financial accounting, controlling, logistics, sales and distribution. Here we do have plant maintenance, HRMS and all. Okay, so for the information purpose, don't create any plant or any company. Okay, so here if you open the financial accounting, here there is a option called define company. If you open, see, so 1710 is the standard plan which we can use it for the further future also. Okay, don't delete this plant 1710. Okay, and also 1010, these two are considered as a standard plant in any of the practice server. Okay, so here they are going to create. If you double click here, this is the company code, this is the street, this is the postal code, city, all this detail, what is the language, what is the currency. Okay, this plays a very crucial role while coming to the financial transactions, because company currency is the USD, but plant currency might be changed again because based on your country. Correct? So don't worry about these things. Okay, so here they are going to create a plant. So then there is a controlling area, business area. These are all the things they are going to create. I'm not at all going to create this company code. So let me use. Okay, for the plant you need to go for logistic general. This is the first level we will go. Okay, so let's assume I am a consultant. I am going to create a plant. You're getting, guys? I'm going to create a plant. Okay, so now define plant, click on define plant. So here if you see 1710, it is available. Again I'm telling, don't delete this 1710 plant. Okay, 1710 is the standard plant, which we are going to use it for future. Okay. So now, instead of creating, what I will do, I will simply select this line item and click on copy. This is the copy, this is delete, and this is new entry. Okay. Click on copy. So I will give, what is my plant? Plant I will give is, I give it as Toyota 1. This is plant at US. Plant 1 in US only. Okay. The rest of the things will be same. Okay. I just created TYT1. Click on enter. Okay. So here, what is this title? Title is company. Okay. And the country and time zone, everything I'm saving. The moment you will click on OK, okay, and save. System is asking, actually it should ask, because it is only one client, it should ask, there is a concept of TR number. Okay. All the changes is going to capture under transport request. We are calling that one transport request. I'll show you that one. Okay. Here, see, this is customizing request, transport request. If you click on create request, okay. So here, EM class manage, okay, enterprise structure. So this is the short description I'm giving, because I created one company, right? It has to be saved under one of the reference point. Okay. I'm going to save. So this is the unique identification number. Now I'm saving. Okay. So now I created Toyota 1. If I come back again, if I go again, you can check. There is a concept of position. Directly you can find out if you know this one. TYT1. See, TYT1 has been created. Right. So now, as I mentioned, there is a concept of TR number, that is transport request. Okay. All that, whatever the configuration you are doing, it is saving under the transport request. You have to remember this one as a consultant. Either you may be a technical consultant or functional consultant. Any changes you are doing under the configuration, it is going to save under the transport request. Again, there is a two types of transport request. One is workbench request, another one is customizing request. Workbench request, it is nothing but the technical changes who is taken care by ABAPers. Okay. So whatever the functional changes, that configuration is capturing under customizing request. Okay. So if you want to see this transaction number, you can go to SE01 or SE09 or SE03. Yeah, let me show you this one. SE09. Let me go to SE09 transaction code. You are the user. If you click on, see here, there is a customizing request and workbench request I have activated, and it is modifiable. If I click on display, just now I created no class defining the enterprise structure, right? So if I just open this one, if you see IMG activity, what do you mean by IMG? It is implementational guide, correct? Here I already wrote this one, implementation guide. Okay. So if you expand this one, here you can see you test on this one. It is saying address you have entered, all these details. If you click on cluster view, just expand this one. See, TYT1 under the 500 client. What is our client number? Client number is 500. Under the 500 client, you created TYT1. You are getting what you have done, defined the plant. You created the defined plant. If you click here, directly it will take you to that particular configuration node. 1 minute, it is taking time. See, you came to here and you created here itself. You have done some changes. What changes? You created TYT1 like this. So configuration data, whatever the configuration you are doing, everything it is captured under one of the transport request. Okay. Now, so TYT1 has been created, right? Let me create TYT2. Will create all these things. Okay. So now I am not taking all the new entries. Simply I'm selecting this one and click on copy. Okay, so plant under German. Okay, I'm just copying, click on enter, you will get this one. Okay, let it to be, I'm going to save. Okay, T2 has been created. In the same way you can create plenty. Okay, I'm creating third one, that is under Delhi, right? Okay, see, Delhi plant. So what is your country? If you click on this one, okay, this is one of the thing you need to understand. See here, I'm seeing uh, one symbol here, right? So without this one, system is not going to uh, process for the next processing or transactions. Why? Make an entry mandatory field country and region. See, country and region is a mandatory. If you see anywhere this particular symbol, then that field is mandatory. Okay, if you click here, and also you are taking some help of this search button. See, you are seeing here search button. This one we are calling that one as a match code. Okay, so here I'm seeing INO India. India. Okay, Delhi region also you can enter. These are all going to create by person only. Okay, we are not the right person. I'm just creating as a Haryana, click on enter. Okay, save. It is also going to create under same TR. Again I'm creating or T4. So it is under Hyderabad. Okay, click on enter. Hyderabad under Telangana, no? Telangana or Andhra Pradesh? Okay, as of now I'm maintaining as a Andhra Pradesh. I'm going to save. In the same way, is there anyone? Yeah, anything? Pune is also there. Let me create. This is T5, Pune. This is Maharashtra, right? Okay, so now how much plant we created? We created 5 plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. USA, German, Delhi, Hyderabad, and Pune. Again, I'm telling this creation of plant is taken care by guys only. Okay, we are not responsible to create. So, what is our activity? We need to wait until plant has been created. Just assume the plant has been created by team. Now we are good to start our enterprise structure from the plant maintenance perspective. Okay, so now I'm coming back. So what are all the activity we created? We defined the plant, correct? So once you define the plant, then you have to consider this plant as a maintenance plant. That is our next activity. Okay, so then for this one, for the same node in the enterprise structure only, here there is a plant maintenance. Okay, plant maintenance. If you open here, maintenance planning plant. Okay, I'll also give you require a path. Do you need to enter the plan path SPRO? Then you need to go for, or is this enough for this video is enough, or do you require this path also? Okay, I'll enter the path, define like this enterprise structure. Once you went expand this one, logistics general, Okay, starting I will give you. So where you define the plant under this path, you went to SPRO, IMG, enterprise structure, logistic general. Under defined plant, you define the plant. So next thing, maintain maintenance plant. Okay, this, see, first class you will feel it is very heavy. Okay, don't worry, it is very simple activity. Within 2 minutes you can complete this one once you practiced. Practice is the major here. Okay, so now, oh sorry, under the it is not logistic general. Under the plant maintenance, you need to go for here maintenance planning plant. So in this particular node, okay, you need to maintain the planning plant. If you open this one, so here we have created TY, T1, TY, T2. You cannot see it. In this case, you need to click on new entries. What is our planning plan? TY, T1. In the same way, I'll give TY, T2, TY, T3, and also TY, T4, and TY, T5. You can give any name. Okay. So I'm going to, this is also I'm going to create under the same tier. Okay. So we have considered this one. So then, okay, now we define the plant and we assume that it is a maintenance planning plant also. Okay, now here is this enough? No, this is for definition. Okay, definition you created. Now you need to assign the configurations. Okay, first thing, whenever you are coming to SPRO, then enterprise structure, here there is a second node called assignment. Okay, so as a MM consultant, he is going to do the first activity, assignment, logistics general, plant to company code. He is going to assign this one. Okay, plant to company code. Okay, so here under enterprise structure, you need to go for assignment, then logistics general, then plant to company code. What are the plants we created? If you go here, you cannot see it normally. Plant is not there. Click on new entries. What is your company? Okay, first we will understand plant. You can click on match code. You see TY T1. I'll simply copy these five. So we will use the company code is 1710 because it has all the integration points. Okay, I'm going to assign all these plants is assigned to this company code. Okay, now I'm going to save and I'm going to save. Okay, this activity is taken care by MM. This is not our activity. Plant to company code is MM. Okay, our activity is that now we are going to define our planning plant. So this is our next activity where you are doing this one. Come back. It is under plant maintenance. If you execute this one, assign maintenance planning plant to maintenance plant. So here you are going to define how you are going to design your plan, different types of planning plant. Okay, I'll show you now. If you execute this one, here you can see our plants are there. TY, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. Okay, these are all planning maintenance plant. How you want to manage this one as per this one now. So I'll show you now. If you see here, TYT1 is also taken care by Delhi, TYT2, German plant, Delhi plant, Hyderabad and Pune. All these 5 plants, the planning activity is taken care by uh, Delhi. So what type of plant it is?
Centralized.
Very good. It is a centralized. So here you are going to define what type of planning plant you are going to define in your system. Okay, this is the major point. As a PM consultant, we should understand this one. Okay, suppose if I do in this way, TYT1 is equal to TYT1, TYT2 is equal to TYT2. What type of plant it is? Planning plant it is? Guys? If that
Decentralized.
is decentralized, very good. It is a decentralized plant. Okay. So normally we will go with this approach. Okay. So if it is anyone, sorry, if it is anything is under TYT4 and TYT5, then it is a partially. I will change this one as a TYT4. Here, if you see TYT4 and TYT5, these two comes under the centralized, and these three are decentralized. It is a combination of centralized and also decentralized. Okay, this approach is called partially centralized. Okay, so now you are going to assign this one. So I am making it as a decentralized, right? So what we did here, assigning maintenance plant to planning plant. So where you have done under SPRO enterprise structure assignment. So it is not under logistic general, it is under plant maintenance. Plant maintenance. This is the node. Okay. So now we assign these two, right? This is done. So then what is the next point? Next point is that planner group and plant section has to be created, right? Planner group and plant section and locations. We'll go and create now. So this is the first one. Next one is planner groups, where you are going to create this one. Again, you need to go for SPRO, reference IMG. So now you are not using the enterprise structure because planner group is more specific. Okay, it is comes under the plant maintenance. Okay, I'll use, so it is comes under plant maintenance and service. Okay, then just expand this one. So here master data and customer service. Open this one, this node. Open this. Here there is a sorry, technical object. I'm just copy pasting. Just my screen might be fast now. So under the general data, here there is a planner group. Okay. Okay. So in this node, you need to go for SPRO, then IMG, then you need to come for plant maintenance, then master data. Under this one, technical object, general data. Okay. Plant section and planner groups. Now I'm opening the planner groups. So here, these are all available configuration which is already created in the system. So now we will create our own planner groups according to our planning. Okay. So what I will do, we are having TYT1. I will create electrical, mechanical, hydraulic, civil. Okay. Here I will enter just for the copy paste activity. That's it. Mechanical, civil. Okay. Oh, sorry. Now click on new entries here. What is the planning plant? Planning plant is TYT. You can search here also. Okay, your planning plant will be visible. So this is something important, whether that planning plant which you created or assigned, whether it is reflecting or not, that you need to understand here. See, it is reflecting. TYT1 is reflecting. So now what is your planner group? Planner group is electrical. Okay, you can mention here telephone, what is the email address and all. Okay, so in the same way I'll create. See, I have created for the same plant, I have 4 different planner groups. Okay, in the same way I can use it for TYT2. Okay, so rest of the things you can create. Okay, I have created only 3 plants, 3 plant 4 different planner groups. Now I'm going to save each and every configuration. Again I'm telling, each and every configuration is, it is going to save under any one of the TR. Okay, now I'm going to save. This is your planner groups. Now I'll come back. So what is the next step? Once you create the planner group, then you have to create plant section. Correct? So it is also almost same. Only thing is define planner groups only change. See here, instead of coming to planner group, just above that configuration node you are having plant section. Now I am going to plant section. So here click on new entry. What is your plant? These are all your plant section. I will create production line. Okay, I'll create in the different way. Production, quality, QA. Then I will make it as utility, machining. Okay, somewhere production unit, production, quality, utility. Okay, I'll use like this. Okay, utility and all. You can have different also. And also I will create for 3 plant. Okay, you can create for your practice later. Okay, I have created for 3 plants. Okay, these are all the plant sections I have created: quality, utility, mechanical, production, like this. I'm going to say, so these are all the plant section we have created. Then there is a one more thing, that is location. Okay, but here there is a tricky. Here under the SPRO enterprise structure, here it is there. Okay, so now I'll create 1 or 2 enterprise structure. Go to enterprise structure here under the definition, because you are going to defining. Then logistics general, here there is a defined location. Okay, under enterprise structure there is a definition. Under the definition you need to come under logistics general, then you need to come for define location. Okay, let me open this one. Here there is a plant and location you have to give. Click on new entries, T1. I will just copy paste. Okay, location I will enter. I'll use only one as of now. You can create later multiple. Okay, yeah. Okay, click on enter, and company This is US. First one is US. Next one is German. No? It is DE. Enter. Third one is India. I'm just giving very minimum. Okay. It is also India. Company. India. Okay. I'm going to save. It is also saving under TR. So now we have created all these enterprise structure. Okay. This is how you need to practice this one. Okay. Any doubts, guys? How to create and all? I'll share with you this Excel also with you. Okay. So that will help you for navigation for initial days. Any doubts?
No, Surya.
So now we understood this organizational units, right? So maintenance plan, from the maintenance plan to planning plan, from the planner groups. So here there is a one more topic of work centers. Okay, what do you mean by work center? Any idea, guys? Since you are working in FSM, you might heard about these work centers.
Like workshop or a technician
With
group, something
group
like
of
that.
group of technicians.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So work center, okay. First we need to understand in the two way. Okay, work center as a whole, if I talk about the abbreviation or description for this one, work center is a group of people who is going to do the maintenance activity from plant maintenance perspective. Okay, so work center, it is nothing but group of people who is going to do the maintenance activity from the plant maintenance perspective only. And also it is one of the master data is going to use by production planning also. Okay, this one we need to understand. Whenever we are working on the production planning integration level, okay, we need to understand work center is equal to machine. For them, work center is the group of machine. You understood? For them, work center is equal to machine. For us, work center is equal to group of people. You are getting, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first we will understand from the plant maintenance perspective. Anyway, we are having integration class in future, there I will show you these examples. Okay, so from the plant maintenance perspective, work center, it is nothing but group of people who is going to do the maintenance activity. Okay, so where you are going to assign, what are all the master data we required in the work centers? Okay, that we will see. Okay, so work center represent one person or the department or group of people also. Okay, individual persons. So it specifies the operation can be carried out and who do so. Okay, work center data forms the basis for cost. Okay, this is something important. Why we sorry, why we required a work center? Because in the work center level we do have some integration with the finance. Okay, now we understood that work center is nothing but group of people who is going to do the maintenance activity. Okay, let's say I have one small scenario. There is a motor. Okay, that motor has to be do the maintenance activity are fixed by the mechanical person. Okay, how you are going to map? So you are going to create a work center. Under the work center you are going to assign those persons who are all responsible for that particular work center. You are going to assign, right? So once you assign, then you are creating a order. For that order you are assigning that operation. This operation need to be executed by this work center. Okay, because that work center having a group of people, no? Okay, then you are going to assign those person getting informed, and he is going to do the maintenance activity. Now here there is a, we need to settle the cost to that persons, because if they are taking 5 hours, okay, what is the per hour cost? Okay, so per hour might be $10 or $1 or $2 or $0.01, whatever your company norms will be there. It is not going, it is a master data for finance. Okay, so how they want to maintain the cost for that particular work center they will maintain. Okay, that per hour cost is defined in the work center. Okay, so how there is an integration between FI and PM, you're getting this. So if the activity is executed by work center, how much time he has taken to do that activity and what is the cost. Okay, that is also included in the work center. That is the integration point of FI. Okay, with other modules, whenever we are talking about any master data, what are all the integration points we do have, that we have to remember always. Okay, this is the first master data we are discussing now. Okay, so it has integration between PP, as I mentioned, PP, that is production planning. Then we discussed about FI. Then there is a one more integration point, that is with the HRMS. What do you mean by HRMS? It is one more module.
Uh,
Sorry.
Human resource management system.
Very good, very good. It is a human resource management. Now, as I mentioned, it is a group of people. Now I need to understand that who are those persons. Correct, there must be some name has to be created in the system. Okay, that is called HRMS. That data is flowing from the HRMS master data. Yes, you are getting, you are understanding, right? So it is, whenever I'm talking about group of people, then that group of people has to be created, that people has to be created, no? Let's assume it is a mechanical 5 members I am going to create as a work center. Okay, that 5 members I need to precisely maintain who are those 5 members: person A, person B, person C, and person D, like this. Okay, that data is flowing from HRMS. Okay, it has integration between HR, it has integration between FI, it has integration between production planning, right? You're getting, right? So then what are all the data we need to maintain? Whenever we are creating a work center, it has basic data, capacity. Okay, here there is a concept of activity type that we are going to discuss anyway. Okay, and also staffing assignment, what is the qualification, who is the person, which cost center and activity type has to be maintained. Okay, okay, let's. You are able to see my screen, right? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay, okay. So now, whenever we are going to create a work center, it has to be some T code. Okay, you require to remember some T codes. Okay, there is a T code called IR01. Okay, so see, it is very simple to remember the T code. There is a logic behind this one also. First, you have to understand create, change, and display. Okay, so here create having IR01 is a transaction code. For the change, it is IR02. For display, it is IR03. It is very simple to remember. If you remember one T code, the rest of the T codes you will remember always. Okay, the following numbers. Sorry. Okay, so now whenever I am creating the work centers, you require to remember these T codes: create, change, and display. These three T codes you have to remember. And once you create the T code, you have to remember what are all the list of work center it is available in the system. For this one, CR05 is the transaction code, that is list, or you can call it as report also. Okay, that is CR05. And also there is a very similar transaction code to create this work center, that is CR01 from the production planning perspective. CR01, CR02, CR03. Okay, don't worry about this one, remember this T code, this is enough. So now you need to remember this T code. Suppose if you forget this T code, what you will see, what you will do. So here there is a SAP path in SAP menu. Okay, logistics, under production. Okay, technical object, systems. So now, as I am mentioning that, so if you forget the T code, you can always navigate to the SAP menu. You can find it. Okay. So now you need to go for SAP menu under the logistics. We are under plant maintenance. Click on plant maintenance, technical object. Okay. Under environment, here there is a work center. Click on work center. Expand this one. Under work center, there is a T code. You can also able to see the T code. Sometimes you won't able to see this one. This T code. You will see only. I'll show you. You might have experience this one. Okay, again I will go to logistics, go to the plant maintenance, technical object, under environment, work center. See, if you are not able to see this T code here, okay, so there is a setting behind this one. Here you need to click on extras. Here there is a settings. Click on settings. Here display technical names, you need to check this one. You need to activate this checkbox. Okay, click on OK. So now you go to the logistics, under plant maintenance, technical object, under environment, work center. Here, see, now you are able to see the T codes. Okay, suppose if you want to see the path of this one, okay, suppose you are not able to find out this path. Okay, you remember the T code. Okay, but you are not able to navigate because you don't have the path information. In this case, you can directly search here. There is a search button. Okay, I'll click on IR01 and find. Now, under logistics, under production, under capacity planning, requirement, maintenance order, environment, see, it is very huge and it is under production, but we don't require. I'll click on find the next. This button is find the next. See, under plant maintenance only we require. See, under plant maintenance, technical object, environment, work center here. So now if you go to the IR01, okay, what is so important in the work center is that first you have to provide your plant. Okay, what is our plant? Ty T1, whatever we created. No, I'll give Ty T1 work center. I will give mechanical work center. Okay, mech 01. So this is not enough to create any T code. The moment you will click on enter, system will give you error. Enter either work center category. Okay, what is this work center category? Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the work center is also master data of PP. Agree this one? So now we need to provide that information for what purpose you are going to create a work center, for plant maintenance or production. See, now if you click on this work center category, here, if you are creating this work center for the plant maintenance, then you have to select this 005. This 0005, it is always standard one. Okay, so click on enter. So work center, I'm giving mechanical work center 1. Okay, so here there is a person responsible. It is maintained as a mandatory. So this symbol is something, it is mandatory. You cannot navigate to the any other tabs. Okay, this is also something you have to remember. Whenever you are launching any master data or any transaction, sometimes you are saying this is default value capacity. Like this, you are having the multiple option. So these things we are calling this one as a tab. Okay, under the basic data tab, you are having general data is also one of the information. So this is called sub tab. General data is one of the sub tab. Standard value maintenance is another sub tab. Okay, standard value overview is another sub tab. And here under the general data, you are having multiple options. Okay, what is this? These are all field, individual field. Okay, this is tab, this is sub tab, this is field. Okay, is this clear? Okay, this is for any SAP screen. Okay, so here it is asking for person responsible. From where, who is the person responsible for this work center? So how it is maintained as a mandatory field, these are all the configurations. I'll come to that point whenever I'm explaining the configurations. Okay, so how I maintained as a person responsible as a mandatory field and all. Okay, which which field you don't want to see in the screen, you can hide this one, you can have the display mode, you can make it as required. So these are all the configurations. Okay, so now this is a person responsible, you click here. So there is no value is maintained for this plant. Okay, so as of now, don't worry, I'll just show you SPR. See, this is also something important. We know the transaction code to create any of the configuration. If you click on SPRO directly here, system is giving error, make an mandatory field responsible, meaning that system is behaving for this screen only. But /O, meaning that it is opening the new session with the T code SPRO. Then it will open another tab, another window, and it is navigating to that particular transaction code. Okay, this is one way. Another way, here there is a new tab, GUI new tab. If you click here, it will open another window now. Okay, and this is another way. And here, if you click here, this one menu bar, here also you can see the new window. Okay, if you click here, it is open another tab. Now I'll go to SPRO. As of now, don't worry about this one. I'll just create one small thing. So here under the plant maintenance, you can see maintenance plan, work centers, task list, and PRT. Okay, so I need to do configuration for person responsible under this plant. Okay, so here work center, if you open the work center, here there is a general data, open this one. Here define employee personal group responsible for the work center, this one, person responsible. I'm just creating, click on new entry, TVT1 for this plant responsible mechanical group is the responsible. I can create plenty. Okay, electrical. Okay, I have just created now. I'll come back and let's find. If you click here, these two just now created, no, it is going to reflect here. Okay, person responsible. Don't worry about this configuration. Okay, I will show you this configuration class. Okay, how to do all this configuration about this work center. Each and every master data having their own set of configuration. Whenever I am coming to the configuration class, I will take. Okay, so now I'm selecting, because it is made it as mandatory, I'm selecting mechanical. What is the location? Okay, so in earlier in before 1 hour class, we discussed about the organizational structure or enterprise structure. Here we created the location, agree? Okay, that is going to reflect here. See, USA, we have created the location now, that is going to reflect here. So here there is a, don't worry about the rest of the things, QDR system, we are not, from the plant maintenance perspective, we are not going to do use this one, these three, QDR system, supply area, and backflush, advanced planning. These are all for plant maintenance PP perspective. So here there is a usage. So now we understood that we created this work center for the plant maintenance perspective. Where you want to use this one, this work center. If you open this match code, so here only for maintenance task list, because this work center is related to the only plant maintenance. Suppose if you want to use this work center is also under the PP, then you can use it for 009 for all task list type. Okay, now as of now, don't worry about these things, just maintain only maintenance task list. There is a concept of task list now. Okay, in SAP for plant maintenance, you have to remember 3 formulas whenever you are creating the work center. Okay, first one is standard value key. What is this standard value key? It has some formula in the backend, but from the plant maintenance perspective, we are going to create SAP 0 only, meaning that it does not, what is this thing? Okay, it does not having anything, nothing. Suppose if I select SAP 1, this is saying that for production. Okay, if I click this one, SAP 1, just a minute, SAP 1, if you see, the moment I will click on SAP 1, this is for production. Okay, remember, this is SAP 1 is not for plant maintenance. I'm just giving one example. So what is the setup time? What is the machine time? What is the labor time for them to do any production? Suppose if they are producing 5 chocolates, okay, what is the setup time for the machine? What is the machine time? And what is the labor time? Okay, these are all there for them, but we are using SAP 0, which does not having any value. Okay, this understand that by seeing this standard value key itself, you will understand it is a plant maintenance work center. Okay, now in the basic data, you need to maintain person responsible, location and usage and value key. This is one formula you have to remember. Okay, then there is a default value. There is, we have to use only this control key. Okay, what is this control key? The moment you will click on F4 or this match code, you can see plant maintenance internal. So now we understood that work center, it is nothing but group of people. Agree? Okay, if it is group of people, are they from within plant? Are they from outside of the plant? You're getting, guys? Group of people, okay. Are they from within our plant? If it is within our plant, then you have to use the control key PM01. You're getting, guys? If they are external guys, external labors, so in this case external technicians, in this case you are using PM02. So here there is a if you click here, okay, sorry, PM01 detailed information. If you see, for PM01, the scheduling is required, capacity requirement is required, the cost is also required. You are able to take a print, time ticket printout, print of confirmation, and here confirmation 2 is maintained. What is this? If you click here 2 is confirmation required. Okay, so if I select PM02, see, scheduling is required, cost is also required, but confirmation not required, and it is externally processed because the people are coming from outside. Okay, yes, we understood that it is group of people, but who is which place they are belongs to? They are not belongs to our plant, they are belongs to outside vendor. Okay, so now I'm selecting PM01 as of now. We'll go with the PM01 anyway. We are having the separate class and control keys. By the time you will understand this PM02 and PM01. Now click on PM01, and now here go to the capacity. What purpose you created the work center? It is for group of people. Agree? If you click on F4, here it is for person. Click on person and click on enter. Now it is taking into the another tab. Okay, this is for capacity requirement, capacity responsible. I'll just use 001. Here, what is the factory calendar? You can maintain 01. And how you want to use this work center? What is the start time of those person? Let's assume from 6 o'clock to 14. And what is the length of break? Is 30 minutes. Okay, if you are going to use these persons as 100%, let's assume, oh, 1 minute, let me go to the capacity again. How I came to here? So whenever you enter the person, it will collapse some of the screen, then you need to go for capacity. Okay, so here what is the start time of this work center? When they are coming to the plant to do the maintenance activity, they are coming to the plant at 6 o'clock, and they are outing, or they are punch out at the 2:30 in the afternoon. And what is the break? That is 30. Total they are having 8 hours of operation time. Okay, if we want to utilize 100% for one person, so what is the total capacity? 8 members. Suppose this is for one person. Suppose if I am creating this work center for 10 person. Okay, now if you see, I have the capacity of 80 members. How? So this work center having 10 members. Okay, each person having 8 hours of operation time. So 10 into 8, I have 80 hours. So if you have 80 hours, then you can schedule them for 80 hours of maintenance order. Guys, you are getting this concept. Any doubt here? Any doubt, guys? Understood, no?
So it's about total number of hours that we are evaluating
Yes,
for the.
exactly. Total number of hours. How many persons are there in this work center? How you are going to utilize? Suppose I'm going to utilize them as a 90%. Okay, if you see, for one person, see, is total availability 8 hours, but you are utilizing only 90 hours, 90%. Okay, then the operating time is 7.2 hours. Okay, if they are having 10 members, then obviously you are having only capacity of this work center per day is 72 hours. Okay, if you are utilizing for 100%, then it will be 80 hours. So all the 10 members belongs to this work center are available for 80 hours. You can schedule them and you can give the work of 80 hours within this work center. You're understanding? You're getting right,
We are
guys,
dividing,
this one.
right?
So here,
We are dividing the
yeah,
work.
yeah, you can divide them. So how much you can load them till 80%, 80 hours. Suppose you are having 50 hours of maintenance order. Okay, can you able to schedule them within this date in a single day? Yes, you can do that, because this work center availability is 80 hours. You can schedule them or you can give the execution for 80 hours in this way. Okay, so here there is a integration point of HRMS. If you see here, HRMS, so now I need to specify who are all these 10 members. If you click on HRMS here, see person, click on person and click on create. If you give star and click on OK, you will see the list of available members within this client already created. Okay, I can give some 10 members. See, these are all the 10 members persons which is comes under this particular work center. You're getting, guys? Okay, so now we understood that what is the capacity and 10 members of this work center and who are all those things. Okay, that you are going to create under this things. Okay, now come back. So we understood that this capacity here, there is a other formula you have to remember. Only 3 formula you have to remember always. Okay, if you open this one, there are some set of formula. Okay, you have to remember. SAP 008, this is for project requirement. Always you should maintain SAP 08 here. Okay, why? Whenever the work order will come, I will explain that one. Okay, so whenever you are creating a work order, okay, for this person, if these 10 members capacity need to be flowed in the maintenance order, no, in the maintenance order it should show 10 members are available, their capacity is 80 hours, it should show, right? So for that one you are maintaining this formula. You have to remember this one. Only 3 formula. First one is SAP 0, second one is capacity. Okay, then there is a scheduling. If you go to scheduling, what is the capacity category? That is machine, sorry, person. You need to select person, click here. So here, internal processing duration, this is SAP 004. You have to remember always. This is for timing, maintenance timing. Okay, only these 3 formula you have to always remember whenever you are creating the work center. This is mandatory. So here you can mention this one. what is the dimension of the work dimension? That is always time. Okay, and it is HR, right? HR, hourly basis. Okay, this is hourly basis. Now you are going into the costing. So now you are going to specify what is the cost center. Okay, so for this plant we don't have any cost center. I'll give once. So this is who is going to give the cost center? FI person is going to give the cost center. Okay, use this cost center number 1710, this one. Okay, and activity type is also going to provide by client itself, FI client. Okay, here click on enter. So here there is one more formula, that is SAP 008 again. Okay, you have to remember SAP 08, SAP 04 and SAP 0. Okay, these three formula you have to remember. Okay, why I'm going to maintain this one? See, under this cost center and all, I will show you this one, why it is so important. There is a finance transaction KP26. Don't worry about this one. Under 2026, from January to December, for this fiscal year, what is the cost center? This is our cost center. Activity type we maintained 11. If you click here, go inside. See, per hour, per 1 hour, they maintained $100. Okay, per hour. In all month, they maintained as a 1 hour, $100. Whenever you are utilizing this work center, if you are utilizing this work center for 1 hour, then the cost of this cost center work center is $100. If you are utilizing two hours, then it is a $200. This is the calculation. So whenever that cost flow class will come, then you will understand this one. As of now, you have to remember you are going to assign the cost center and activity type and these formulas. I'm going to say. So my work center has been created. What is my work center? Work center 1 MEC 01 has been created. Okay. So now if you want to change anything, okay, you can navigate. See, now I will show you one more thing. There is this transaction card /n, meaning that I'm exiting from the transaction. If you click on /n, you are exiting. Okay, now I will go to IR02. This is change mode of the work center. Okay, so what is your work center? If you click here, you can change anything. Okay, whatever you want, you can change the data. Okay, that is comes under IR02 change mode. Then there is a transaction called IR03. IR03. So here you can see now everything under grayed out. You cannot change anything. You are having only display. Okay, it is displaying, but you are not allowed to change anything. You are getting, guys. So this is transaction. Now, if I want to create one more work center with the copy. Okay. Now we know the transaction code IR01. So I'm giving mechanical 02. I'm creating. Suppose if you want to copy from, because you already created these data, I want to copy only. I need to change the capacity and the description. Okay, so I will give TY1 from this plant and mechanical 01. See, mechanical 01. I want to copy same data from this work center to I'm going to create with the 02. Click on enter. What you want to copy? You want to copy basic data, you want to copy text, classification, default value also, capacity also, scheduling, costing. Okay, I want to copy all this information. Click on copy. Okay, technology, why it came? Technology we are not at all using. Somebody has activated this one. 1 minute. Give some data. That's it. Because since it is mandatory, it won't allow you to navigate. Okay. See now, it is mechanical work center 1, which is copied from the mechanical work center 1. I will make it as 2. Rest of the things I will make it 0. So this is PM01 internal work center. Okay, if you go to the capacity, instead of 10, I will maintain 5 members here. Okay, so here I will give the different person, click on create assignment. I'll click on star. See, you have to remember this star feature. See, if you remember this one, see, without star, if you try to find, system won't find. Okay, you have to give star and try to search. System will give you all the list. Okay, so I will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 persons are required. See, these 5 persons. I will come back. Okay, so you can give the different timings here. 14, from 14 to 22, 10. Okay, I have given this is different times, and I'm going to come back. Let's check for scheduling. See, every data it is copied from that work center. See, costing also copied. Okay, I'm going to save. Okay, this is how you can create multiple work center by using this copy option. So now I have created 2 work center, no? Mechanical 1 and mechanical 2. Okay, now I want to see how many work center has been created under this particular plant. Okay, for this one you need to go for CR05 is the transaction code. Remove all these things. Okay, I will give only plant. Okay, what is the work center category? That is 0005 for plant maintenance. Okay, let's execute. You will see there are 2 work center has been created. If you double click, it will take you to the work center data as a display mode. See, it is saying display work center. You are under display only. Okay, this is how we are going to create a work center. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts?
No, Surya, we are good. I'm good.
Okay, so how we are using this? Okay, now I will show you what all the master data is available for plant maintenance. Okay, first one we already discussed, work center, then functional location, then equipment master, then serial number, and then bill of material. Then we do have class and characteristics, then catalogs, then permits. Okay, then task list, maintenance plan. So we are having these many master data. Okay, so now we completed this work center. How we are using this master data? As I mentioned earlier, whenever we are working on the transactional data, we require to have all the master data should be available. So for this one, you require to have the configuration data. Now you are getting right. See, one more thing I want to show you. Whenever you are creating IR01, okay, you are giving the plant here, correct? If you check here, so the plant which has been created T1, T1, T2, T3, T4 and all. How these are all coming? These are all configuration data. Sorry, you're saying something? Okay. So now these are all configuration data. Okay. So then whenever you are going to create any master data, okay, you require a configuration data as I mentioned. So whenever you are creating transactional data, you require to have the master data. So, okay. So that is where we are having. First, we will understand how to create a master data. Then we will come to the transactional data, that is business processes, and what are all the integration between FSM, SSM, and all. Okay, and also RSH also I'm going to explain. Okay, so can we move to the module 3, functional location? I'll start with the functional location. Tomorrow we will complete these 3 topics.
Yeah, Surya, sure.
Okay. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the module 3, that is with the technical objects. What do you mean by technical object? See, in S4HANA, this is a completely S4HANA language. Okay. So earlier we were calling separately functional location and equipment, as both are different. But now, whenever S4HANA has implemented and it is merged with the EAM, now technical object, it is nothing but either it may be a functional location or equipment. Okay. So now we need to understand what do you mean by functional location.
Like where the equipment was installed,
Very good.
basically.
Very good. Correct. So wherever you are going to install the equipment, right? So why we require a functional location?
We need to access that location, each and everything, right? Like we need to
Yes,
know how to
precisely
maintain.
you need to access where that equipment is installed. As I mentioned here, we'll take this is Hyderabad plant. Okay, under the Hyderabad plant, we do have different plants. Where this CNC location is located, okay, and where you are going to install that CNC machine. Okay, this is one location. These are all many locations are within a plant, right? So precisely if you want to identify that equipment or technical object, we require a functional location. Okay, functional location is mandatory. Okay, I would say, where you have to maintain all the equipments and spare parts and assembly in one location. Okay, you want to maintain these locations. No, for this one we require a functional location. How you are going to do the functional location structuring? This is something important, right? So normally whenever we will come, okay, there is a hierarchical of functional location in business partner. Okay, oh sorry. Okay, there is a concept of edit mask and all. Okay, I'll come to this one. How you are going to create a functional location? Okay, so what is a prerequisite? What is prerequisite? I will mention. Prerequisite to create any functional location is the edit mask. Okay, there is a concept of edit mask here. Before edit mask, sorry, prerequisite, very first prerequisite is structural indicator. This is must. Okay, this is completely must. You required a structural indicator. What do you mean by structural indicator? Okay, structural indicator, it is nothing but where it has the combination of coding template and hierarchical level. Okay, I'll come to what is this coding template and hierarchical level and all. Okay, so first we will understand, without structure indicator you cannot create any single functional location. Okay, so as I mentioned, it is a combination of coding template and a hierarchical level. So what do you mean by coding template? It is used to control the characters. Okay, it is used to control the character which you maintained already. Okay, when you are going to labeling the functional location and how you are going to use these characters. Okay, so now as I mentioned, structural indicator, it is a combination of coding view and hierarchical level. So functional location is a master data, agree, it is master data. But the structure indicator you require to have before creating the functional location. This is the configuration. Guys, you are getting, whenever you require to create any functional location, the structure indicator has to be created in the system as a configuration. Okay, then what do you mean by structure indicator? It is a combination of coding view and hierarchy level. So now what is this coding view and all? As I mentioned, this coding view, it is going to control the character, how it should be. Normally how this functional location is maintained, normally at the company level. This is the first level. Okay, normally I'm telling. Okay, client to client it might be different. Okay, but you should know. Second level is at the plant level. This is third level at plant section level, or you can mention it as a department level also. Department level. Fourth one is operation wise, or within operation or unit. I will mention unit level. Okay, so in this way you can able to structure. Normally fourth or 5 level it will be there. Okay, there is a uh, restriction also in the structure indicator. Uh, how much character we can use it? That is 55 character is the limit. 55 characters are the limits. Okay, so now coding view, as I mentioned, this is company level. So whenever we are creating the coding, okay, so it has some combination. What is that combination? First one is alpha combination, only alpha, then numeric, then alpha numeric also possible, numeric also possible. Whenever you are creating any coding view for only alpha, then you are going to use the word a in the edit mask. This combination we are calling this one as a edit mask also. Okay, this combination edit mask, it is nothing but it is a combination of coding and the hierarchical template. Okay, so whenever you are creating alpha, then you are using a. If it is numeric, then you are using n. If you want to combine both alpha and numeric, then you have to use x. Okay, so now by seeing this one you might confused what is this coding template and all. Don't worry, it is very simple. Okay, how you are going to create a functional location for your company level, ty1 company, no? Okay, so now this is company level, as I mentioned. Okay, I'll make it here. This is company level. What is your company? That is ty1. How many character are we having here? 4 character. Agree? This is 4 character. You can have the formula also. This is 4 character. Okay, so if it is 4 character, so first one is alpha, second one is also alpha, third one is also alpha, but fourth one is the numeric. In this case, you are going to a. If it is alpha, you have to use a. If it is numeric, you have to use n. See, I'm using a n. This is first level. Plant level, I will make it as t. Okay, our company code is 1710, no? Company code is 1710, sorry. So in this case, these are all NN, correct? 4n. Plant is TYT1. So how many characters? Again, it is 4 character, correct? So now I will use AAAN. For department level, I will make it as, let's assume it is utility. Okay, I will make it as UTL 01, utility 01. How many character it is? 5 character. Now see, now I have 5 character, but it has combination of alpha and numeric. Okay, I can use AAA, triple A, and NN. Okay, so unit level 01, 1 minute. I will make it as production, this one, production 01. This one, UTL 01. Okay. This is also 5 character. So instead of A and N, can I use X? 5 character X. Guys, you are getting, instead of A and N, can I use X? Because if you are giving X, it is combination. I will show you this one example. So now these are all the structure of the functional location. If you want to specify the department, you are going to create in this way. So now how to create the functional location, I will show you, then you will see this one. Okay. So now this is my coding view, that is 4n hyphen.
Yeah, Surya, most of the time, functional locations will be in both alpha and numeric, right?
Yeah, always. I want to show you this one also. That is the reason I made it as A and N. Okay. You have to understand A and N also, no? That is the reason I have taken. In the fifth level, I maintained as a X, 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 X. Okay. Yes, you are right. Most probably alpha numeric only. Maximum client is going to use in this way. Okay. So then this is the first level. This is second level. This is third level. I will make it as AN. And again, this is the final level. Okay. So this is my coding template of my functional location. Okay. So here there is a hierarchy level. I need to define what is my hierarchy level. Here I have maintained company level is the first level, plant level is the second level. Okay. And department is third and unit is fourth level. In the same way, I need to maintain like this. So how you are going to maintain? You have to remember and you please concentrate on this one where you are going to maintain this hierarchical. So here the last character of the first level you have to maintain here. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. Fourth one is the first character, first level. Then hyphen in the same way. Okay, here it is very difficult to maintain in the Excel. I'll maintain normally 1, 2, 3, 4. In this way, you are going to maintain so that the first character, first level of the last character, it is first level, second level in this way. In the SAP, I will show you. Okay, there it will come properly. In Excel, if I give the more space, it is very difficult. Okay, now where you are going to create a structure indicator, there is a SPRO path. You need to go for SPRO, then IMG. Let me go to the SPRO, reference IMG. Here plant maintenance and customer service. Then expand this one. We are talking about master data. So open this master data. Expand this one. Now we are talking about technical object. This is technical object. Then expand these things. So we are talking about functional location, right? Functional location, expand this one. The moment you will expand, here there is a create structure indicator for reference location and functional location also. Don't worry about this reference location. We are going to discuss in next 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Okay. So functional location, correct? This is the thing. So this is the path to create a structure indicator. Let me open this path. So these are all the structure indicator which is already being created in the system already. So now we will create our own indicator. Click on new entries. So what is the name of the structure indicator? You have to give the structure indicator name. Okay, I will give Toyota. Toyota. Okay. So how much quantity it will take? Okay, Toyota. Okay. So here there is a edit mask. Okay, I will just simply copy paste this one. This is our edit mask. First level will be only numeric. Second level is first three letters is alpha and fourth letter is numeric, like this. So hierarchical view just gives space, third level 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how you are going to create your hierarchical level. This is first level, this is second level. Just below that last character of that particular level, then it is going to decide this is the level of the functional location. Okay, now I am going to save. This is my structure indicator. Now I am going to save. So now what is the prerequisite to create any functional location? That is structure indicator we already created. So now what is the T code to create a functional location? This is something important, that is create, change, display, and list. There is a one more structure overview, structural display, sorry, structural display. There are some T codes. Okay, so T code to create functional location is IL01, location, functional location. L stands for location. This is the transaction code. Then IL02, display is IL03. List, you can see it in, there is a report transaction IH06. For structural display, there is a transaction code called IH01. These transaction code, this is enough. If you remember this transaction code, that is enough. Okay. So now let's create some functional location by using this structure indicator. This is my structure indicator, right? Let's go to the system. You can go to IL01 directly, or I can navigate from the first time I will navigate. Okay. Oh, what happened? Okay. Here, logistics, under plant maintenance, under manage technical object, under functional location. Here you can see IL01 transaction code. If you go here, so first I need to define my first level, right? First I need to define my first level. How? So here, before that, you require to have the structure indicator. What is my structure indicator? Just now we created Toyota. Okay, this is how it is coming. This is coming from the configuration just now we created. Click on enter. Don't worry about this M. I'll come to this category and all later. Okay. As of now, M, it is nothing but machine type of machine type. What is the functional location category? It is machine type. Okay. We created the structure indicator. The moment I will click on enter, our structure indicator, this edit mask is showing here with the hierarchical view also. You're getting, guys. So now here it is showing that it is numeric, right? I'll give 1710. Okay. Click on enter. System is okay. 1710 is already existed. Okay. I'll give 1720. Fine. 1720. This is my first level of functional location. Okay, I'll change here. Instead of 1710, I will create with 1720. Okay, first level, I will give Toyota functional location. Okay, there are some data. These are all called tabs, as I mentioned earlier. These are all tabs. These are all sub tabs. These are individual. These are all field, right? I'm not going to maintain any data because it is under the functional location, very high level at the company level. Okay, location. So maintenance plant I'm giving. What is my maintenance plant? That is Toyota 1, TYT1. Okay, I'm giving TYT1. What is the location? USA plant. Room, this is the free text. You can enter anything. It is not at all coming from anywhere. Plant section we have created. If you click here, plant section which we created. These four, no? If you remember. These four plant section, it is coming. Right? I'm giving mechanical. Click on enter. There is a ABC indicator. Don't worry about this one. I'll explain. Okay, here there is a work center. Which work center it is? It is production work center. We are not utilizing this one as a plant maintenance work center. Don't worry. Okay. Let's go to the organization tab. You have to give the cost center. Utilize the cost center. I will give you same cost center which we maintained in the work center also. This one. Okay. So here planner group, if we want to maintain planner group at function location, first level, we won't do this one. Okay. We are not at all maintaining any planner group because it is at company level. No, it is not at the very precise level. Okay. So this is real estate management. Okay. That integration with this functional location. As of now, don't worry. I'll come to the integration point. Then I will explain this one. Don't worry about this one. So structure. If you see, you have created this functional location under this particular structure indicator. Okay. Is any functional location equipment is installed allowed? If you are going to install any functional equipment under this first level functional location, no. Normally, we are installing the equipments under third level and fourth level only. We are not installing under first level. In this case, I will just unactive this one. Okay, uncheck this one. Okay, I am going to save. So 1720 functional location has been created. So now I need to create second level of functional location. What is my second level? That is at the plant level. Okay. So here click on hyphen. So you have to use this one only. Okay. T instead of T. So supposed to be our functional location supposed to be like this T by T1 second level, right? So instead of N, okay, if I give alpha, let's Excel, you are getting one error. Only figures are not allowed at the present cursor position. In the last position, only figure, meaning that you have to maintain some number because you maintain the edit mask as a n. Okay, let maintain as n1. This is number. Suppose for this first level, I will give 5. Click on enter. Now again you will get error. Only letters are allowed. You are getting why? Because you maintained as a alpha. Okay, if it is alpha, you have to mention alpha only. Okay, so now I'm giving this one. It is USA Toyota company. Okay, so if I go to location, some data it is already present. If you observe this one, now I'm creating second level. Some data it is already available. How it is fetching? It is fetching from the first level of functional location. You're getting, guys. See, this cost center is already there. This planning plant is also already there. How? It is fetching from first level we already maintained. Go to the structure. If you see, this is the first superior functional location for this second level. I'm also uncheck this one. I'm going to save. So now I have created second level also. Toyota company 2. Then department level, I will make it as PRD1. PRD1. Here also you have to remember this is the control over the character. Which one? Edit mask. You are getting now. What is the meaning of edit mask? It is going to control your characters of your functional location. Okay. I'm giving production unit. USA production unit 1. Okay. See, mechanical. So planner group, if you want to maintain some planner group here, you can maintain here or you can maintain it to fourth level. So go to the structure, you can see this is the third level. No, this is third level functional location. It is installed under this second level. This second level is installed under this first level. Okay, that is the meaning. I'm going to save. So I have created production PRD1. Now I'm going to create one more, that is utility 01, right? So here, if you see, we maintained as a XXXX, meaning that you can give a number also, you can give either alpha also or number also. Okay. Production unit, I will maintain production utility 01. Go to the location. So we will maintain some planner group. How this data is coming? This is the configuration which we did earlier. Okay, let's make it as electrical. The work center just now we created, no? I will utilize this one. See here, if I click here, match code. What is your work center category? That is 0005. What is your plan? TY T1. Let's search under TY T1. How many work center are there? 2 work center just now we created, no? That is there. I'm using mechanical one. Catalog profile, as of now, don't worry. It is a one more master data. Well, coming to that one, you will understand. Now I'm going to save. Go to structure. See, now you are creating 4th level. Okay, but this 4th level installed under this 3rd level. Okay, here I have activated the equipment installed. I'm going to save. So now we have created 4 level of functional location. Okay, where you are going to see that, you can see it. Okay, before that, let me go to the change mode. Suppose if you want to change any data, okay, you are going to IL02. Either you can navigate from here. It is leading to IL02. See in the bottom right side, what is the transaction you are in? That is IL02. If I go to display, see this is IL03. Okay, so now we have created some 4 level of functional location, no? Where you want to see. If you want to see it on the hierarchical level, then you have to go for IH01. First I will show you the list. Okay, IH06. Let's go to IH06, or else you can come from here also. See list editing. If you open list editing, there is a T code called IH06. If you go here, this is the report. By seeing this one, maximum you are having many details. What all these details you have already maintained in the work functional location, no? Those details only it is showing. Okay, so I will give planning plant. What is my planning plant? Ty T1. Under Ty T1, how many functional location are there that you want to see as a report? Just execute. See, there are 4 functional location I have created. It is showing as a list. Agree. If you want to see it as a hierarchy level, then you have to go for IH01 transaction. Okay, this is IH01 structural display. First level of functional location is 17120. So here location hierarchy you need to activate, then only you can able to see. Click on execute. See 1720. Under this one you are having TY T1 plant. This is under this one you are having production plant. Under this one you are having this utility plant. Okay, this is how you can able to see. Now I will create some more functional location. Okay, how? Let me go to IL01 again. So this is utility 1. No, I will make it as utility 2. I am going to create. So utility 2, there is one more plant. Okay, rest of the things it is already there. I'm going to save. In the same way, I'm going to create with the IL utility 3. See, I'm just changing the description only. Okay, so now just refresh. See now, this is first level, second level, third level. Under third level, you are having 3 functional location. Okay, suppose if you want to create one more third level. Okay, in this case, go to this IL01. Here, under production 2, I'm going to create as a production 2. Okay, this is production 2 unit. Okay, rest of the things if you see, it is under second level. Let's save. And then I'm going to create production 3 also. Okay, so now I'm going. Okay, under production 2 also I'm going to create one of the utility plant. Production 2 utility 01. This is 2. See, I'm simply creating this one. Okay, I have created many now. Okay, in the same way I can create production 3 also. This is 1. This is 2. See, I created simply many. So now this is IH01 transaction. I'll just refresh. Here I can see production 2 and production 3 also there. If I expand production under this one, production 2, you are having production utility 1, 2, 3. Under this one, you are having utility 1, 2, 3. Right? So in this way, you can create plenty. Okay. Suppose if I want to create some quality, okay, I'll copy this one. I'll go to this IL01. I'll give functional location production 3. Okay, I want to copy from here. So instead of PRD, I will give quality 01. Okay. So what you want to copy? I want to copy everything. Okay. So here I will make it as quality unit 1. I'm going to save. Now if you check here, refresh and click on expand whole. See, quality 1 has been created. Now if you want to create under this one, you can create. So I will maintain QA01. I'm giving only this one. Okay, let me remove this one. Quality 1. Sorry, quality location. See, rest of the things you can have it from here. I'm going to see. See now, just refresh. See now we have created these many functional location. If you want to create Toyota 2, okay, now I will take different approach now. See, one by one, it is very difficult to create for plenty, right? For this one, SAP, you understood this concept, right? How to create and how to view this structure indicator. It is so simple. Okay. So if you are practiced for one time, you will understand. It is very simple. Okay. So now we we understood that what is the importance of a structure indicator. Okay. How it will be. This is the first level, second level, plant level, section level, and it is unit level, and it is area wise. This is how they are going to structure the entire the functional location, right? So we already discussed about the edit mask, right? And all. Now there is a concept of alternative labeling. What do you mean by alternative labeling? Okay. Now we understand that there is a concept of change transaction, right? So now I'll go to here, IH01. Suppose you created this QA01. See here everywhere I have 5 character, but I created as a 4 character. Wantedly I created as a 4 character as of now. Why? Because I want to show some alternative labeling. Because everywhere we are having some standard level. Okay, and the standard we maintained as a 5 character, but somebody has created as a 4 character now. Now I want to change this one. You're getting, guys? I want to change this label. Is that possible by using IL02? No, that is not possible. Just a minute. Huh? Yeah, let's go here. Now we are in display. If you click here pen button, it will show as a change. If you come to bottom, you will see IL02 transaction. Now we are in. Now you can change, if you go to change transaction by using this IL02, you can change some of the field, but you are not allowed to change this functional location. See, it is grayed out. Once it is created, you cannot change this one. But is there any possibility to change the label? So instead of 5 character, I created as a 4 character. No, I want to change this one. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. That is called alternative labeling. You're getting, that is called alternative labeling concept. How? How I can change this one? Go to the transaction IL02. Here there is a extras in the top. Click on alternative labeling. Click on overview. Okay. What do you want to change? I want to change this functional location. No, select this one, click on pen button, that is change label. What you want to change the new value. So instead of QA quality, so now say earlier I was having QA01, now I have QAL01. Click on OK. So this is the new value, click on OK. Now it changed. Okay, but for alternative labeling there must be some configuration. Okay, it is small configuration, only one checkbox. Okay, alternative, when you can do this change. Okay, for this one you need to go for SPRO. I'll use /o SPRO reference IMG. Okay, now under the plant maintenance, right, under master data, technical object, functional location. Here there is a concept of alternative labeling for functional location. If you expand this one, activation, you need to activate this one, then only you will get this option. Let's execute, activate. See, alternative labeling is activated. If it is not activated, you cannot change this one. See, why it is still showing? Just refresh. Okay, now it changed. Okay, if it is active, then only you are allowed to change. Okay, if it is not active, you are not able to change this one. You will get that grayed out option. Normally, all the clients, whenever they created the functional location, they are not allowed to change. Okay, in this case, they are deactivating this one. Okay, for this one, what is the path? Rest of the things will be same. Instead of create structure indicator, I'll alternative labeling, then activate alternative labeling. Okay, so if you want to change the label of the functional location, any functional location, you have to use alternative labeling. Again, I will show you how to do this one. You need to go for extras in the menu bar, alternative labels, click on overview. You need to select what you want to change, click on this change label, then you can give the new one. Okay, it is not restricted for only for this one. You can change it for any label. Okay, so this is one. So now I have reference functional location. This is the last topic, guys. Are you getting bored? Guys, are you getting bored by listening to most of the theory class? Everyone is with me only, no? Everyone is
Yes, sir.
okay. So now there is a concept of reference location. Okay, what do you mean by reference location? It is nothing but okay. What do you mean by reference? Reference, it is, see, some of the technical term, it is always based on their meaning itself. Okay, reference, it is nothing but you are creating functional location with the reference of something. Correct. That reference might be a dummy also, but here also we are having the same logic. Okay, so now we created these things, no? So it must be a reference 1720. It is our reference. By using this one, you can create multiple. Okay, let's go to, okay, let's create some more functional location with IL02030. Okay, IL01. Oh, I'll create IL02 also. See what I did, I just created some another two functional location now. Okay, now if you just refresh, expand whole, you'll see under quality you are having 3, under production 1 2 3 also you are having 3. So now I want to create in the same way as a reference. Okay, how to do this one? Let's go to the transaction code. Okay, without transaction code, first I will show you the path. Go to the plant maintenance, sorry, technical object under functional location. If you see here, there is a reference location folder. So here there is a concept of IL11. Click here. I will give first level, okay, REFR. Oh, okay. This is under NNNN, no? I'll create with the numeric 111. Okay, this is reference dummy location. We are creating multiple function location by using this dummy location. Okay, I'm creating 1 1. But if you closely observe, I'll also go to IL01. I'll give 2. Okay, if you see here, in the right side, I have IL01 transaction. In the left side, I have IL11 transaction. Creation T code is IL11. Sorry, IL11. Okay. Now, this is, if you closely observe this one, there is some difference. Create reference location and here create functional location. Create functional location which you use the transaction code IL01 is a physical location. Okay. And the create reference location is a imaginary or dummy location. Okay. It is available only in the system. It won't available in the physically. Okay. So now if you closely observe one more thing, you are having some data here. Tabs are there, but here you don't have the tabs. Meaning that for dummy location, you are maintaining some minimum data only. Okay, you cannot maintain all the data. Okay, so now I created 1 it is company level. Okay, so plant is TYT. Okay, let's create for TYT2. Okay, planner group, civil, let's assume it is okay. Make it as electrical now. Electrical, work center, make 01, right? Oh, I have not created, huh? Okay, let's create one work center. I'll just use mix 01. Here also, okay, instead of this one, electrical 0, I'll use. What it is saying? Okay, for person responsibility is not there. 1 minute. Huh? Because we have created the person responsible for only TYT1, no? For TYT2 also I will create one more thing. This one. Electrical. Okay. Okay. Now, where is that? I'll go to IR01 now. First, I will create one function work center for the TYT2. Okay. What is this? Mechanical is not there. Okay. Okay. For TYT2, what is the location? German. Okay. Now I have created electrical one as a work center. Okay. I'll use this one in the create functional location. See, I have created this one. Now I'm going to save. So I created first level. In the second level, EA and 1. This is dummy. That is the reason I have given different name. You can give another things also. Plant level. Rest of the things will be same. I just created. Next. This is unit level, no? Unit level. I'm going to save. In the same way. 0001. Area wise. I'm going to save. So this is my reference location I have created. So now by using this reference location, okay, so I'm going to create some 2, area wise 2, area wise 3, one more I will create. Okay, I have created area wise. Okay, in the same way we are having structural display for this is for physical location, physical functional location. In the same way structural display is also available for this one, that is IH02. Let's go to IH02, IH02 transaction. You can give only 111 and execute. See, these are all the reference functional location you have created. Okay, why you created the reference location? To convert this reference location to physical. Physically you want to convert this one, right? So now how you are going to do this one? There is a T code for this one called IL04. Okay, create functional location list entry. You are creating a functional location in a list or bulk. Okay, how you are going to create? Okay, this is list entry of functional location. Transaction code is IL04. Okay, so here how you want to create the physical location? Okay, do you want to create with the use reference location? In this case you have to give reference location, or you can give only first level. Okay, new location I will give 1730 now. 20 we already created, no? Or you can, oh, let make it as 1730. Okay, click on OK. See now 1730, all the functional location you can give. Toyota company 2, this is German plant, this is production unit, this is utility. Okay, you can change here also. Instead of AAA I can give TYT2. Okay, or else I'll also show one more thing. 1 minute. Here itself also you can do 1710 1730. Yeah, in this way only, sorry. Okay, here I will give TYT2. Just a minute, huh? Some 1730 TYT2 PRD01 UTL01. Oh, it is taking only one. Okay, sorry, it's my mistake. So go to reference. I'll give 1730. Click on enter. Now you got these things. TYT2, TYT2, PRD01. This is UTL01. In the same way, no? UTL 02, 03, 04, 05. 02, 03, 04, 05. You can change this one. Toyota company to German plant. It is production unit, utility 1, 5, 4, 3. Okay, Now I have created. This is not required. Which is not required. You can delete it here itself. So 1730. Click on save. The moment you will save now, you can see in the bottom 8 functional location created. Now you can see this one in IH01. What is your first location? It is not 1720 now. It is 1730. Correct. Now execute. So instead of going one by one, you can click on expand whole. See, again I will show you. Execute, expand whole. Automatically everything come. So we never use IL01 to create the functional location. We have used reference location. Okay, see. But if you see here, maintenance plant is not maintained. Okay, cost center is not maintained. Okay, structure indicator. Okay, so cost center not maintained, company code is not maintained, and all. So is it possible to maintain all this one by one? No. Instead of this one, go to first level of function location, click on change mode, go to location. I'll maintain here ty t2 is my plant. Okay, location I will maintain. Just closely observe this one. I'll maintain this one. Plant section I will make it as electrical. Okay, something. Okay, now the moment I will save, see now data copied to 7 functional location, meaning that now if you see all the data is also copied to descendant functional location. Okay, in this way we can create multiple of functional location by using reference location. Any doubt, guys? Okay, by using reference you can convert the data to the physical location. Okay, that is what the copying. Any doubts? You understood this concept? You have to practice. Okay,
Yeah,
here
we'll try.
practice is sorry.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try.
Yeah, everyone got a SAP access now.
Yeah, login. Yeah, we got access.
Okay,
Surya, like,
fine.
can you show that? Can you change the template again once again? That we got new template. Like you showed me Expertsoft, but your template is completely different. So can you show us again how to change our new template into like this template?
This one, huh?
టెంప్లెట్ అంటే మాకు ఎలా వస్తుందంటే డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది మా టెంప్లెట్, మా ఎస్ఏపి లాగిన్ టెంప్లెట్. అంటే లైక్ దోస్ ఆల్ థింగ్స్ లైక్ యాక్సెస్ చేయడానికి ఇవన్నీ ఇలాగా.
Okay, you're talking about this one, huh? 1 minute. Themes. Are you talking about themes?
థింగ్స్.
Okay. Here you need to go for options. Here, first one, visual design, theme settings. So this is a signature theme. Okay, SAP started with this theme only. Okay, we bound with this one. Okay, if you want to change anything, you can change. Quartz themes are there, Belize is there. Okay, you can change. If you want to have this theme, you can use this one. Okay, SAP signature. Then you will see this one. Okay, you need to log off and log in again. Then you will the changes will reflect.
లాగ్ అవుట్ అన్నారు. ఓకే, ఫైన్.
Yeah. Anyway, you are having SS for now. Only single double click you have to do. That's it now. Any doubts for the today's session? Okay, you have to practice today. Okay, tomorrow we are going to discuss another 3 master data. Okay, and you are having a time for entire week to practice for total 5 master data. Okay.
షూర్.
Okay, then we'll connect tomorrow.
ఓకే, గుడ్.
Are we good to drop off now?
Yeah, Surya.
Thank you then.
Yeah, thank you, Surya. Yeah.
Thank you.